So I'd like to welcome you all to episode 15 of Friday for my Webcast. This is the very last episode. 15 is what we're going to call it, because Seinfeld. We're going to Seinfeld this bitch. Not that I'm comparing this to Seinfeld. I'm just saying. Well, yeah, because it's a good analogy to make. Because I want to quit while I'm ahead. I don't want to have to get people to come for another year and buy beer. And I'm moving out, so it'd be hard to do it even if I wanted to, because fuck this place. Other than the mic factor, fuck this place. My name's Tim.com. I'm going to be co-hosting with the famous Ray Holla. Yeah. Got a big headliner if you guys don't know the fuck. I guess he's outside, being drunk. But his name's Colin Bullock. Bullock. And he is gonna kill. Not that I want to tell him that he has to kill, but hey, Colin, if you can hear me, try to kill. Just try to kill. And maybe a special guest will stop by. Who knows? But in the meantime, we're gonna get this going. I'm gonna try not to be like a dick host. I'm gonna try not to do too many jokes tonight because this is not about me. This is about local comics besides me. Yeah. Also, there's a small little blue cup right on that windowsill that we will be taking donations, but don't worry, I am not getting any of it. It's going straight to Ray. That's pretty much it, just Ray. That's all the Ray, and maybe the headliner, depending on if he kills. Okay, so coming up to the... So any more announcements? Yes, you get 5 minutes tonight because there's a shit ton of people. But if you're killing, hey, extra minute. I'm not going to stop a fucking train that's moving 60 miles an hour. So, and I will be, that's enough of me. So, I'm just going to switch. I already know who's the first comic, and he's looking at me. And Ray, we're going to do alternate, I guess. Is that cool? Okay. So I guess that's pretty much it. Fuck, let's start this fucking mic with Will fucking Doherty.
Fuck yeah! 6 minutes, here we come! Nothing can stop the juggernaut! My mic cord is tangled. This is all my time. Guys, I'm going to tell you something that you might not guess about me based on my physical appearance. I'm married. Yeah, fucking surprise! I'm going to tell you something you absolutely would guess about me based on my physical appearance. I'm married to the only woman I've ever had sex with. Yeah, wow, thank you. Thank you for that set. That's right. Wow. I thought even that guy would have two. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, it's not too late. I mean, she's going to be there, but if you're cool with it. Guys, it's not going to work out, so I'm going to move on. Guys, it's true. I'm married to the only woman I've ever had sex with. And, the thing that's weird, that's fine. Unless you want to do comedy. Alright, no one can relate to that. I can't just come up here and be like, guys, relationships, right? We all know how relationships work, right? You just knock it out of the park on the first pitch, and then the rest of your life is just one slow lap around the bases, right? Relationships. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So that's me doing the extent of my ability to talk about sports. Yeah, being married, the thing that's really fucking weird about it, being married to the only woman you've ever had sex with, is that I know some gay dudes, alright? But every single gay dude that I know has the story of, the one or two women that they had sex with, before they knew or they were still trying to deny their sexuality. Which means that about half the gay dudes I know have had sex with the exact same number of women that I have at one, whereas the other half are at a whopping 200%. At two. Like, if you can be gay and have had sex with twice as many women as me, like, do I even count as straight at this point? Like, I think at best I'm TBD. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a punchline, too. Moving on. Guys, I have a dog, because I wanted to be more relatable. Yeah, thanks, don't clap. No, I saw the fucking weirdest commercial I've seen. Like, it was for this brand of dog treats. Oh, they're called bacon strips. Alright, but this was the slogan for their commercial. Dogs don't know it's not bacon. Which, yeah, but that's just because dogs don't have words. Or like, dogs also don't know that chairs aren't automobiles. Or like, literally, if you made a list of all the things that dogs don't know aren't bacon, it would be a list of all the things. I guess, except for bacon. Because obviously dogs can't not know that bacon isn't itself. That would be absurd. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I guess I'm the only person here who enjoys a good word salad. And literally no other kinds of salad. Fine. No, like, really, like, the thing that bothers me about that is, like, why do you have to trick your dog into eating anything that's not bacon? Like, do you just have somehow the world's most pretentious dog? Your dog's like yell at you in a British accent, like, "What? I told you I only eat strip-based breakfast meats." Oh, what is that, a plate of sausages? Away with this garbage! Links are not strips! And on your way, try not to defecate in my supply of fresh spring water. Dogs drink out of the toilet sometimes. Really, is that the light? You mean to tell me that this train isn't going 60 miles an hour? I'm going to leave now. My name is Will Doherty.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, okay, Will Doherty. Give it up for him. Someone left their Pirguagachikoigi. Their puree. I'm not gonna. Who's who did Tim? I'm gonna leave it there. So you own the place. Yeah, all right. Will Doherty talking about his dog, who I fucking hate. God, do I hate his dog. I love Will, but his dog I want to kill. I try to kill it every day. I just throw it. We have a roof, as you know. We have a roof, and I get him out there, you know, because he just shits everywhere else.
Yeah.
He shits everywhere. And he grabs food and shit out of garbage cans, and he's a good dog. He's a good dog, but it's a piece of shit. That dog. He's a complete shit. So we have this roof, and I throw treats off the roof and just see what happens. He hasn't jumped off yet, but how you guys doing?
All right.
All right. Start to the show talking about how much I hate animals. Yeah. What are you doing, Mary? Just computing shit?
I didn't give you my Twitter handle.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're tweeting. You're tweeting everything that's happening. You're like a stenographer, a tweetographer, a stenographer. That's it, whatever. Okay. Yeah. There's have you heard the expression? There's more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat. Who came up with that fucking expression? You know, someone out there adept at skinning cats and knows a multitude of ways to do so. What kind of shit is that? Like, why not, there's more than one way to slice a goat's face. Or there's more than one way to shake a hamster to death. So many ways to do shit. And you know who knows about ways is, no, she's tweeting. That's not the list. Where do we go? Do we have a list? Oh, okay. So this is going to work out good. No, we're just getting started. Will brought the heat, and now we got someone who's going to bring even some more heat. There we go. That was in the wrong place. And this is a little off. That should be good for this next guy. He likes things a certain way. And there we go. Hello? Oh, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite guys. I'm not even pointing to him. He's over there. No, just kidding. One of my favorite guys in the scene. I love him. I think we would have made good friends had we been friends early. But you know, we can still be friends eventually. We're still living. We're not dead. And that's good. Let's celebrate that. No one's dead yet. No one's dead. We're all alive unless a parent died or something. I don't want to bring you down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing up your next guy, Michael, the, I don't have a thing. Michael Glazer, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Glazer.
Cool. This? Check. I like this one. That's good. There you go. Mary, will you watch that? Yeah. Thanks. The reason Ray and I are friends is because my girlfriend is wearing me down about getting married, and I'm not there, but I understand why we're still in Iraq. Meaning, we're not really doing anything in Iraq, but 5 generations from now, when all those kids are used to us being there with those machine guns, they're going to be used to it and be like, oh, these people stuck around. They're probably our dads. Everything's fine. They own all the oil. We're just there to wear them down. So pretty much Iraq is me, and America is my girlfriend, and America is psycho. Because my girlfriend's not crazy, but she can make balloon animal hot dogs, and ride a unicycle, and juggle, and create anything that she can picture, because she's 3 times more talented than the least talented part of me. Which means she's average. I was at a baseball game, a Cubs game, and it was cool. And there was a 5-year-old. No, he's probably around 10. No, he was between 5 and he was probably around 8.5. He's probably around 6, maybe born in August. Probably a June baby. I'm not sure. Whatever a sapphire is, that's his birthstone. He was probably he's probably an amethyst baby. And he was there with his dad, and his dad definitely had him by accident. And the kid hasn't even started high school. Young buck. And a player hit a foul ball, and the kid caught it. The kid caught the ball. And he's like, yes! Woo! And he celebrated. It was cool, and it's like, fuck, I wish I had caught that ball, because I want to celebrate some person's failure. I want to be a part of your failure. You make millions, and I get to have your failures? I scoop them up. Give me all of your balls. I want all of your failed balls. And he caught it, and it was great, and the kid was happy, and his dad's like, nice job, sport. And he probably called his kid sport because he loves them more than his son. And he's never going to be anything more than he is. He's not going to be a professional athlete. He's not going to be a doctor. He's never going to be a lawyer, any of those great things that people want to be when they grow up. And he's probably going to have to get a job at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and the life is going to go out of his eyes. And as the life goes out of his eyes, he's going to look at his kid and resent him more and more and more, which is why, for all of us here tonight, I invite you to pretend you're retired right now. Give yourself up to this right now, and fucking retire now and get a job when you're 65. Because everything's going to be online when we're 65. And when you want to actually stay home, that's when you should get a job and work from home. Not right now. Go to Italy right now. Go to Italy right now while you can walk around the villas. Go to Italy right now while you can walk around the villas and have eyes without cataracts. Know what I mean? You're not going to enjoy Italy if your license says your eyes are colored cold, dead, gray. Go now. Please don't give up. Like, my friend, he works for Enterprise because he wants a gym membership. Colin.
Yes, sir.
We're both dressed very similar.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. I do. I even have your stance where you have one hand on here, moving along. It's very good.
I've never seen us in the same room at the same time with the same person.
I haven't either, man. I just had to reset because you were whispering over there. That's all we're doing.
Oh, shit. Fuck me.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot. It's fun.
Thank you.
We're having a good time. This is the last part. We'll do a premise, and then next time you can come see me, and I'll have written the joke. So here's the premise. The premise is, if I were to invite you into a room, and the room was filled with murderers, and you were the only person there who couldn't breathe, you probably wouldn't come over. And that's why I don't go in the ocean. That's it. Ray Holland, 60 miles per hour. Can't stop the train. Twitter.com. Daft Punk is just sounds. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, that was a good train ride I was just on. Good, no, I'm gonna cut that bit about the train short. I'm gonna move on to say that I don't get laid a lot, and why is there not a bunch of people there? This is not a good show. No, it's a great show. A lot of people here, and nobody has seen me out of these pants for many years. Probably when my last doctor's appointment was the last time someone saw me out of these pants. And I've been going to the pediatrician since I was like 22. That was fucking weird. Like, you go in there in this fucking room, and you hear these babies crying. Like, it was very colorful in the waiting room. And they don't care. They could probably still go there. They'll probably still go to the pediatrician. Because I like it. I'm used to it. And, shit. Let's keep this going. Don't laugh at my failing to entertain. Alright. So, I kind of would need to know who's next. I kind of forget. Oh. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is that Mr. G double squared G exponential radiation point? Sharon Noble. Yo, we're doing some science in here. All right, Mr. We were able to get him down from where he was. And we're going to bring him up with an introduction called this. He helps produce a fucking awesome showcase that I checked out like a couple times ago. It's a pretty fucking big room. It's in the Goose Island place where they make this beer. I'm drinking right now. And it's fucking true. Well, yeah, not at that location. Not at that location. Yeah. But it is Goose Island, so they do make beer there. So thanks for correcting me. And now he's coming up. His name's Greg Gettle.
Hey guys, how we doing? We're having fun, all right. Yeah, so Mother's Day happened. That was the thing. I was back home in Wisconsin, and there was like a family party, and like it was like 12 in the morning. It was like midnight, not 12, midnight. We'll do midnight. And like at family parties, like the food, like everyone's around the food around midnight, like that's where the party's at. And like I had like this, like I don't know if she's like my fat like second cousin, like a fat second. I don't know what she is, but she's always just eating at the parties. And like I remember when I was a kid, she's always been a big girl. And like I remember like when I was like 7 or 8, like she tried to kill herself. Crazy, right? And the way she went about it is that she took like a knife and like stabbed herself like a couple times in the stomach. Have you thought about that? Hit close. Anyway, yeah, she like stabbed herself like 2 or 3 times in the stomach, and then called like the ambulance like for a cry for help. Like I need help. And like the funny thing is like when they did like the X-rays or whatever, they realized there was like no damage to the internal organs. Because they're fat. The blood never made it all the way through. So it was just like, I don't know what's like more depressing, like the fact that you're like, this is it, life sucks, I gotta kill myself, or realizing that you're this fat. So that's that. So you guys, okay, so I was on Facebook today. I don't do a lot of Facebook jokes, but I saw his status today, and it was this like guy who's like probably down in the dumps, and he said, I'm a Steve looking for a Laura. Family Matters reference, And I was just going to let it slide, but then I had to comment. Because I was thinking about it, and I commented. I was like, hey, man, like I don't know if you know this, but like Family Matters went on for like 8 seasons. And like for 6 of the 8 seasons, like Laura was like the biggest bitch to Steve ever. Episode, like I remember one time it was like Valentine's Day, like Steve shows up to Laura's house in like a fucking bodysuit, like chocolate, Valentine's chocolate box. And he rings the doorbell and she answers and he's like, Laura, will you be my Valentine? And she's like, go home, Steve! And like that was like $500 and like just season after season he had to take that shit and just watch her blow the entire football team and basketball team. And then like in college when she cuts her hair short and she's not doing shit with her life, and when Steve's big with all his inventions, then she's like, oh yeah, I love you, Steve. Also after when she got a little taste of Stefan, which is some bullshit if you ask me. Yeah, right? Oh yeah, no, yeah, fuck that. But you guys remember Myra? Myra, like that was Steve's only girlfriend besides Laura, and like she was cute, like little skinny girl, big tit, like she liked Steve for one reason and one reason only, because he had like a high IQ. You know what I mean? Like that's totally better for Steve. Like can you imagine like Friday night, Myra and Steve hanging out, and Myra was like, hey Steve, how'd you do in that chemistry test? And he's like, A+. Oh no way. Here, let me blow you. I'm so wet. Right? Like, I'm just saying, but then I try to send those too many characteristics. Facebook. I'll work on the ending on that. That's fine. It's a good thing, We know Family Matters. Alright, I'm gonna end on this. So, like, I don't do a lot of new hobbies. I don't start up a lot of new projects or a lot of new hobbies. And people think it's because, like, I smoke weed and I'm, like, lazy about it. But, like, the real reason why I don't do any hobbies is because, like, I don't think I was molested as a kid. I don't know. Like, I don't think I was, but, like, when you, like, Google, like, kids that were molested, like, their tendencies, like, 99%, I hit them all. And, like, a lot of them I was, like, defending for, like, oh, they're really sexually active at a young age. I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking pimp. Yeah, he's 7th grade, he's getting pussy. Like, why would I hate on him? Like, yeah, that's why I'm really scared. Like, I'll be like just fucking ice skating, and I'll be like, oh right, that was my uncle. He took me ice skating, and then I blew him. I don't want that ending for the ice skating. Where are we at on the on the time? 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, we'll end on something kind of cool, I guess. Not child molesting. Let's see. So I have this guy that lives. This guy lives next to me. He's like a deaf kid. He lives across the way, and by deaf I mean he's retarded. But it's just better saying deaf because people don't get so offended. So like I'm like, yeah, it's a deaf kid. But he always, okay, so he like lives across the way, but he always wakes. I always have my window. He always wakes me up. He's always talking loud at like 7:30 in the morning. It's like my retarded rooster waking me up. But like today he woke me up. He apparently had a sleepover last night or something. I don't know. But him and his buddy were hanging out outside, and they were talking about like Irishmen or something. I don't know. But the deaf kid was like, I had like the best impression of an Irishman. The guy's like, oh really? Let me hear it. And he's like, okay, I gotta channel it. Hold on. Forget about it. I'm from Ireland. That was it. My name's Greg.
All right, yeah, Greg. There we go. All right, give it up. You just did. All right. Greg Gaddle, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just going to get comfy here. So Greg was talking about Hitler, I think. He did a big Hitler bit, so I might as well follow up on that. Do you know Hitler was an artist? Hitler was a, I know he didn't talk about Hitler. I listened to his thing. I don't say one word about Hitler. I just didn't have any other segues. Hitler was an artist. Yeah. He was a starving artist before he became the Führer. If only paintings of burning Jews had sold better. You know, we could have avoided some shit. I read Hitler's memoir, Mein Kampf, to get a better sense of the man who was the monster that was Adolf Hitler. And when I finished reading it, I thought, oh, if only I understood German, could have got a better sense of that guy. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was reading. All right. Who do we got, Mary?
Keegan.
All right. Maybe I should just look at it next time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite guys, and I'm going to say that about every single one of you, but this time it's true. This time it's 100% true because I love this guy. He's got a voice that's unique. He's a very good guy, very funny. You're going to love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan Buckingham, ladies and gentlemen. Keegan Buckingham.
Thank you for complimenting my voice. Yeah, I know, right? So what's up? The Illinois Senate legalized medical weed today. For real. What I don't like, though, every time one of these states legalizes some kind of weed, whenever they report on this in the news, they gotta get their little joke in, don't they? Have you seen this? Like last year in the election when Colorado and Washington got medical weed legalized, the guy, he goes on CNN, he goes like, voters in Colorado today were able to pull themselves off the couch long enough to make it to the polls. And this isn't like The Daily Show or anything. Like the actual MSNBC anchor, he's going like, the voters in Washington, they would be wise to invest in Doritos. Like, you're a professional newsman. Yeah, on the one hand, it's a joke. On the other, like, really, you're a professional. You got to do your dumb little stereotype stoner thing. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Now, what do you think? What do you think the reaction would be if, like, one of these states was to legalize gay marriage, and they had some guy getting up there going like, voters in Iowa today pranced merrily to the polls. They'll be partying hard tonight with their assless chaps and Judy Garland albums. What I'm saying is knock off these jokes that are just insulting to an entire group of people, right? It's fucking retarded. Oh, thanks, Mary. How many tweets can you possibly be sending? What is this? Like, why don't you follow me while you're... Like, I don't think we follow each other. At Classic Keegan. I post one this week. I go iPhone question mark, more like iPhoney, hashtag Classic Keegan. Yeah. I know, right? I think it's this mic. So, if we can get real for a second. So, all this Pope resignation stuff recently it made me think about my own upbringing. I grew up Pentecostal, like yeah, I know, right? Like what's that movie? Jesus Camp? You ever see that? Yeah, I went to shit like that. Yeah. So, like, what I didn't like even when I was real into it, they really never explained in detail what was waiting for me in heaven, you know? It was all real vague. It was all, oh, you're a good person, you get to spend eternity in the presence of God. Oh, the guy who's disappointed in me all the time. Fun. Even if that was true, I got to just hang out with God for eternity. Like, what would... I feel like the whole time he'd just be giving me shit for all the sins I committed in life, you know? He'd just be like, oh, Keegan, remember when you were 17, you told your mom you didn't drink any of the vodka, and when really you drank all of it? What were you thinking? Who else could it have been? Why the hell did I ever forgive you for that? Or maybe, oh, Keegan, even worse than that. Remember the time you spent the night at your friend's place and you jacked off into his sister's underwear? That was so nasty. Oh, what the fuck? What's wrong? How do you even ever get into heaven? Jesus. Oh, right, you voted for Bush in 2000. He didn't win my stake. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get out with this. I've been thinking about, like, I'm from Iowa, right? See, it was a red state in 2000. Yeah? Or no, it was a blue. Bush didn't get it. Good thing we got that. I'm from Iowa, but I don't like country. I don't like country music at all. I like some classics. I like some, Johnny Cash or Old Garth, that kind of shit. But I don't like any new country. It's all too literal. It's all too. There's no subtlety, you know. It's all just like, I enjoy my life because I love my family. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to tease out. There's no. I need something. I need some kind of depth. Like it can't be too direct, you know. Like how would you like it if I was just to get up here and start going like, oh hey guys, I'm gonna do a bit about country music, but it's not really gonna be about country music. It's gonna be this like ironic subtext kind of thing. But like I don't wanna explain it too much because I haven't thought about it that far myself anyway, and I'm a little bit dim on that kind of shit. I don't know a good way to explain it to you. I'm just trying to get a good laugh in this awkward room. I wasn't even planning to do any stand-up today, but Greg Gettle smokes me these 2 bowls, and I'm feeling good. And he's like, oh, Kate Straight, cancel disappearance. You got to do it now. And then we go to the show, and fucking Greg has a kind of shitty set, and I have a pretty good set, and so fucking it's kind of awkward riding in the car with him. Like, he insists we gotta go to a different mic, even though like I'm feeling good for the night. But hey, he had the bad set, so I guess we gotta do what he wants. And then I walk in here, and fucking I gotta deal with Mary sitting there on stage the entire fucking time, composing sweet. What's this have to do with this show? Why'd you even come? And then I fucking on top of it, half the people in the room, I already told them they couldn't do Duck Comedy. It's a real weird situation to get into. And I see, what kind of bit would that be? I'm Keegan Bunny, and thank you.
Keegan fucking obviously that was a 6-minute set because he destroyed the room, which I'm not going to do. But can you, just to try it, can you point to my jokes again really fast to attempt? That's a database, and that's my shitty fucking... Yeah, why isn't there any heroin blowjob huts in Chicago? Like, you can't go anywhere to get a heroin blowjob dose injected into your ball. Like, it would suck if I tried heroin and it didn't live up to the hype. What else about heroin? See how bad that one was, and like you told me to do it, and it's not even a joke, just 3 words. Here, go back to that so I can do it in sequential order. Not that that's going to help. Yeah, I don't see enough women crying at restaurants anymore. Like, you don't see people who cry. What was the next one? Could you just keep that up for a second? Because I'm really, what's the word? not sure of myself.
Unsure?
Do the
Yeah. Someone said something.
Something.
Alright, so, what's with these commercials for other fucking states trying to get me to go to them? Like, I get that New Mexico has very panoramic fucking landscapes and footage of it looks awesome. Doesn't mean I want to go there. Like, I know all the states. I know all of them. There's 50 of them. And I'm just going to let you finish that tweet. That's probably more important than whatever I want to try to do. So, thanks again for Keegan. Thanks again for Will. Thanks again for whoever. Greg. Thank you. That was 3 comics. Who is next? I keep interrupting this awesome tweet. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. All right, Shapsy is coming up. He is a founder. No, he's not a founder. But he runs an open mic called American Dream at Blarney Stone, and you got guys. If you haven't been there, come on, go there. So coming up to the stage is Shapsy something. Much Shapiro.
Shapsy LaRue, and that's the stupidest nom de plume I've ever given myself. I don't have one, baby. You're gonna have to shoot me. All right, cool. I'm proud of that too. Hey, where's Mike Laser? Oh, did he leave? That son of a bitch! I told him.
Pretend I'm Mike.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I was getting a ride home from Joe Noodleman, and he was giving me a ride. It was pretty sweet. He's like, "Listen, Mike, I'm kind of I make movies. I got super long hair. I've been doing stand-up longer than you. I know a fucking thing or 2 or 3. I opened for Pete Holmes almost, but then I couldn't because other people got the job. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. You're always taking your shirt off on stage. You're unpolished. You're hammered every night. It's terrible. It's unpolished, that shirt. It's a cheap gimmick, and you should knock it off." You know what I told him? You know what I told him? Told him to go fuck himself. That's what I told him. Noodle man. Yeah. Woohoo! Hear that? Is that coming across? Yeah, you son of a bitch. How's that for polish? Polish your mom. Buffer it good. Car buffer. How about them apples? You guys like How I Met Your Mother? You ever seen that show? I've seen like 2 episodes. You want to know who the mother's going to be? Who's seen the show? Yeah, most people. Yes, very, very popular. You know who the mother's going to be? Robin, you idiots. Who else? It's the one lady, the American Pie girl's already married, and there's only one other kid. I thought it was going to be the one bitch with the shellfish allergy that was hilarious. No, it's not her. What about that one huge cunt who was really good and bad? No, it's not going to be her either. It's fucking Robin. Come on. Get with it. But I want the last episode to throw me off. Bob Saget's like, well, Robin just straight up got AIDS and died. It's like, oh, well, the kids are like, well, who's her mom? Oh gosh, your mom's a whore. Like a prostitute. I don't mean that in a mean way, like that's her job still. Like I got drunk in the South Side and I just found the first white hooker I could find and I paid more to not bag up. I did not wear a condom and here you are. That's how I met your mother. That's more. I pitched that to NBC and they're kind of like, I don't know how we can sell this to Target and fucking Bud Light. So they're like, oh, well, bring in the gang, you know, Barney Stinson. Is the shirt too much? Do you like it? Did I do okay? Absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. That was funny. It was like I denied half the people in this room duck, and you made eye contact with all of us. You son of a bitch. Yeah, right. You're all assholes. You know. I think you're a delight. You know what I also like? Comics. The funnies. You remember the funnies? You remember the funnies. You know. Wizard of Id. How many people is he torturing, by the way? Jeez Louise. It's never-ending people in that dungeon. Yeah. Thank you. It's every obscure, like, family circle, right? And we're like a bunch of assholes. No, I have nothing for that. But Everything I've ever learned about marine biology I got from Sherman's Lagoon. Remember Sherman's Lagoon? Where my Sherms at, right? All the lady sharks wear pearl necklaces. That's how you know they're girls. That's what I've learned. Sometimes Sherman's in the doghouse. He's got to live with a crab buddy of his for a little bit. Brings his suitcase. Oh, that's what he gets for saying she's fat in those pearl necklaces. Remember Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah.
Very weird, right? Millions and millions of dollars. Very, very strange, Calvin and Hobbes. Because he's hallucinating on like a minute-by-minute basis, and he has the vocab of Carl Sagan. Everyone hates him. It's like, who came up with this shit? And every so often there is a panel where it's him in the living room like, hey, Dad, some shitty, smart-ass comment. And his dad's like, yeah, well, his dad's like, yeah, well, go fuck yourself. And then Calvin will leave, and the last panel is, the dad just like, I wish we never had that kid. It's like, yeah, cool, hey, like, have a fun time at work. Thanks for buying the paper. I wish we just got an abortion. Kid's fucking awful. You know what's beneath that? Garfield. Yeah. Good old Garfield. Yeah. Why can't you a normal... Yeah, stop reading the funnies. You're a grown-ass man. You voted in 2000. How old are you?
Do PC.
What? Oh, yeah, I remember PC. I remember the Boondocks before that shit was super popular.
Yeah.
It wasn't that funny. It got a lot funnier as a TV show. Anyways, Garfield, when are you and Nermal gonna get along, Garfield? Come on. What's the deal with Garfield? You know how much that guy's worth, Jim Davis?
How much?
About $800 million. No, really, Google that shit. I've been in argument after argument about this, and I promise you, it's 800 vicious arguments with old ladies in shopping malls. He goes like,
Already off.
you are so drunk. It's awesome. You show up, bomb, and then disappear. Would it be weird if I did that, audience?
Very much. I do.
Eat it all. Eat it all.
I just got the 1 minute light. Everyone needs to shut up now. I have to do my shit.
You want to buy it?
No, shut up, sit down. Oh my god. Okay, fine, whatever. He'll eat behind me. How on earth did that happen where in the 80s Jim Davis goes to Chicago sometimes? It's a cat, and he eats, and he sleeps, and he sleeps, and he eats, and he sure hates Mondays. And the guy's like, that's super relatable. Here's $70 million. I want to do that. It's the gray dog. It's named after an obscure president, Rutherford the dog. And he just loves skillets of fucking cheese omelets. Just skillets to the face all the time. And he has a car that breaks down once in a while, and it costs a lot of money and time to fix it. That's relatable, right?
Yeah.
You fucking sheep, give me money. And then every sound, you're all sheep. Yeah, see that? Assholes. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm trying to make this a thing. Is that every time the mic that I go to a lot falls apart, I take my shirt off. And last night I did it at Ace Bar. So I'm 2 for 2, right? Huh?
Ace Bar.
Right?
Ace Bar was not last night.
Oh, what did I say?
Ace Bar doesn't
You
exist.
said last night.
Well, last night. I said last
so
night.
long ago.
Oh, shut up. Who are you even twittering to?
Yeah, really. The world.
Yeah, really, I agree.
Twitter to me because it's great.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, tweet my shit at Keegan. Just give it to him. It's his now. Thank you very much. I'm going to miss this mic. It's a lot of fun. All right. That was good. That was good. That was good, is what I meant. All right. Okay. Almost done. That's good. Yeah. You know what? Bless you. Thank you. Never forget where you came from. Never forget where you came from. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about my father's penis. Not a day. I'm always thinking about it. I had a very confusing childhood. I never knew if my parents really loved me a lot or if they wanted me gone.
because they'd buy me tons of gifts, but there would be things like sleeping bags and compasses and train tickets. And they'd be like, "Oh, here, this one's to Omaha. They have that string cheese that you love." And I'm like, "What? I'm 3. What are you talking about?" When I was a child, I used to throw fits when I didn't get my way. Fitz was a good cat. Real good cat. Still be with us if my mom didn't leave that window open. Turns out cats don't always land on their feet, especially when they're thrown out of a 50th floor of a high-rise condominium into Lake Michigan. They don't always land on their feet. Yeah. So I have OCD. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. My OCD is so bad that people think I'm constantly picking my ass because I'm always, checking for my wallet. It doesn't help by keeping it in my butthole. It doesn't help at all. It doesn't help. Last week, my endoventriculopatist said to me, "I don't know what I do." And I said, "I don't either. Why am I paying you so much?" This is very weird. In case you haven't noticed, I'm doing a set. I used to work in the maternity ward. And I used to work in the maternity ward. And I would sweep the floors, and I would hear the miracle of birth within the delivery rooms, and I would hear them announce the baby weight. The nurse announced the baby weight. "Congratulations, 9 pounds 8 ounces, 23 inches long." And then sometimes I would just barge in as a joke and say, "Was someone in here talking about my penis?" I was sworn I heard the exact dimensions of my penis. They'd be like, "No, get out of here, you ruined our lives. You're on video, you idiot." Okay. That's my time for my set. Is that just, are you saying like now? Or are you saying eventually?
Now would be good.
Okay, now would be good. All right, he's a big fan of my comedy, Tim.com, and that's where I do it. So that's always good. Ladies and gentlemen, this next guy, I know I've said it before, but my God, one of my favorites. Oh, no, I don't want to be sarcastic because I really love this guy when he's not a flaming racist. But every other time, no, you're not a flaming racist. I'm just kidding. I heard you do one racist joke, and it was in like, what do you call that? Irony? It was ironic. It was an ironic racist joke, and then someone got mad and thought you were racist, and I said, "Hail Hitler," and you went, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, I misunderstood." All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite guys, and I have a lot of favorite guys, but this guy's one of them. This is the worst introduction in the history. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe fucking Noodleman! Joe Noodleman, ladies and gentlemen.
What is happening in the room? This is the most amazing night. I've been doing stand-up for like 8 months. This is the most amazing night I've ever had in stand-up. Where's Shapiro? What is with this belly button, you guys? This floor breathes. This is a basement. It shouldn't do that. Oh my God. Let's tell jokes, huh? Okay. Did you guys have a good Mother's Day? Yeah, bringing the energy down. I got the story of where my name came from. My mom wanted to name me Michael Brandon. My dad wanted to name me Brandon Michael, but they didn't want my initials to be BM as a kid, so I'd get made fun of. Kind of forgot the whole Noodleman thing. Now people know that Hitler's real last name was Schickelgruber. You guys, when he was a kid, he got made fun of a lot.
His last name was Sugar. Remember when he became the Fuhrer, you couldn't call him that. It was punishable by death. My point is, don't make fun of kids' last names. What the fuck? Sticks and stones break bones, but names killed 6 million Jews. That's all I'm going to say. No good? Okay. Yeah, I've told some jokes that have I've said words I probably shouldn't say on stage before, but it's okay. I'm not that bad of a guy, kind of. I've said that word. I found a way to say the word I'm not supposed to say twice. One was intentional. I can do that bit. It's not going to work, but I can do that bit. I won't. I don't know what I'm doing at this point of my life, or here now. Oh boy. Okay. My dream is slowly dying. Is not the correct answer to the question, what are you watching these days? Apparently. I don't like that question. I think that's a weird question. I don't like the whole, what are you watching these days? I think that's too contemporary. Like, you couldn't do that. Like, a couple hundred years ago, we couldn't ask to do what he's watching these days, I don't know, like, really into Fire. I think Fire's pretty good. I hope Dysentery gets canceled. I hate that shit. My kids and 2 Dead Wives are really big fans of Dysentery. I hope crops continue to get picked up every season. I really like watching crops grow, so I don't die. It's probably my favorite thing, actually, not dying. Starring me. Writing's kind of depressing, but I'm really afraid to see what they're going to, replace it with. God, this is an amazing experience. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was not going to go well, because I was way too happy to get up here. Because I have no idea where I am. This is worse than every other college I've ever been in, which is an amazing thing, because there should be like wheelchairs just all over the floor, and none of you should be here. Wow. Alright, I'm going to do a quick impression, and then I'll let you guys get back to this thing. This is a frat guy trying to pick up a chick using philosophy. There's a frat guy who's taking philosophy classes trying to pick up a chick. Girl, if truth is beauty, and beauty is truth, then those titties gots to be real, right? Big laugh. Okay, guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much.
That's right, I'm hosting this bitch. I'm totally still doing this. I heard clapping and I was like, yeah, they need me in there. So, I'm gonna let you, damn, you're really busy tonight. You're really getting it done, and I hate like that. Yeah, I would never trust anyone named Al. Like, what the fuck is Al even short for? Almond? Like, what the fuck is Al short for anyway?
Alfred.
Alfred. I was thinking Alfred, but that, like, is that it?
Albert.
Oh yeah, Albert. That's it, Albert. So,
Alan.
so the point is, fuck anyone named Al, because they just seem like sketchy guys. Like, I went to Al's Beef. It's like, it's pretty good beef, but the guy's name is Al. And nobody's name is Al anymore. So I'm going to move on and bring up this next...
Allison,
well, okay.
Alvin, Albert, Alvin.
Would have been kind of cool. Okay. Oh, he's coming up already, and he's right in front of me. He's wearing a shirt. He's wearing a Star Wars shirt. And he runs a round table. I don't know if you guys know this. He runs a joke.
Oh, I thought you meant he runs around a table.
He runs around a table, and you could go there. It's at Second City this Sunday? Saturday. Oh shit, tomorrow. It's tomorrow, and it's at the Second City in one of the classrooms. What room? Probably.
I'll talk about it.
He'll talk about it on his set when he comes up right now, because his name's David fucking Paul.
David Paul!
Yeah, it's tomorrow at the Second City Training Center, whatever the fuck. The floor above Up Comedy Club in Piper's Alley. Listen, if you can't find it, that's fine. Just text me or something. I don't know.
But that's my current strategy. Is just.
I'm gonna start my set now. It seems like when people want to talk about violence in video games, they mention like killing hookers in Grand Theft Auto. Yes, yeah. Which always kind of confused me because you can kill anyone in Grand Theft Auto. I do. Anyway, alright. If I can speak to the women in the room, both of you, for a second here. Oh, Janine's back. That's good. Here's the reason why men don't want you breaking through glass ceilings. A couple. Anyway. Number one, you're getting glass everywhere. It's not safe. It's a pain to clean up. Number two, you are kind of exposing the building to nature. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a building. It's mostly going to be like squirrels and birds, which collectively are known as the rats of the skies. Is there a bigger disappointment in nature than birds? They used to be dinosaurs, and now they're birds. Fuck birds. They just shit everywhere. And they chirp at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Why? It's never been light out at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's always been dark. The worms that they're getting up early for aren't even up yet. It's fucking retarded. God damn it. I hate fucking birds. Too stupid. You can't even teach them tricks. It's just, they're... They make bats look less impressive by comparison with their fucking hollow wings. Assholes. Bats have to want it. Bats aren't meant to fly. They want it more than birds do. It's like birds will run into like windows and doors in the daytime. Bats catch bugs at night. Using like the thing, you know, with the chirping. Just really like if I had to pick between saving the life of a bird and a human child, I'd pick the human child. They really need to stop chirping at 3 o'clock in the morning outside my fucking window. Okay, well, we've pretty much run that one into the ground, so we'll move on now. I like my coffee, like I like my women. It's like all over my dick area. Yeah. Sometimes people ask me questions about what I mean when I say that, and they aren't really happy when I tell them. anyway, oh man, I'll leave you guys on this one. I joined a gym recently. Thank you. And my gym has a daycare in it, which I think is a good feature. You can drop your kids off and go work out. But the gym has not properly soundproofed that room. So whenever I go to the gym, I can hear kids screaming the entire time. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't go to the gym to hear kids scream. That's why I bought the van.
Slow clap.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah. All right. Got 3 jokes in 6 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I love his style. I love it. No one else does it. It's the slow burn, but it gets you giggling. The fuck am I saying? I don't think anybody's ever said that sentence in their life. It's a slow burn, but it gets you giggling. Oh. I feel like taking a nap now. No, I'm just kidding. That was wonderful. Yes, birds, ladies and gentlemen. What happened to the crowd? David, speed up your material. I'm just kidding. I love it. It's fucking good. In fact, slow it down. That would be my only critique, is slow it down. All right. What it's outside. This is going. We're having a good time here. All right. How much time do I have? Oh yeah, most. Yeah, birds, man. Birds are fucking great. No. You don't like birds. I was trying to relate to you, and you don't like the birds. Not a fan of the birds. I always admired birds, the way they just soar through the air like a bird, and just like flapping their wings, just flying over everybody, doing what they do up there, birding about. They bird about, and but have you seen them walk? My God. They're totally retarded. little legs flapping around. What the fuck? It's like, get in the air or don't walk around. What that fucking bird near me with the tiny legs. Can I take your style, David? I want it now. It's my new thing. So birds. I don't like birds. No, I'm just kidding. It's my David Paul impression. It's terrible. Terrible impression. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got? Who?
Oscar Carlotta.
Ask who?
Oscar.
Just say Oscar.
Oscar? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine, although we've spoken not at all, but still I consider us good friends, because friendship is a different kind of thing. If you know it, then it's. I'm just letting you. I'm just killing time so you get a few more folks in here. Birds, man, birds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is going to blow your fucking mind. He might not, but he'll blow my mind, and he knows what he's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, bring him up here. Oscar, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar. Dr. Oscar.
Thank you. So, I'm the kind of guy who likes politics. But for some reason, I don't know why, they always want me to speak on illegal immigration. That's what they told me. Speaking of illegal immigration, you know, in a class, a speech class, or in U.S. politics, they always tell me, Oscar, you should do your last project, you should do your last speech on illegal immigration. But I can't do it. I can't do it because it's not enough integrity for me. You know, it's like my opinion will be completely biased. You know, of course I want these brown skinned motherfuckers out of this country. You know, the less Mexicans there are, the less they'll bother me. I was born in Mexico City. Don't call INS. I don't feel like I'm running federals right now. Maybe tomorrow is workout day and I don't have a member subscription for the gym, so because I can't afford it. But anyways, well, a lot of people were speaking today on the Holocaust. So, oh, no, not really the Holocaust, not Hitler, but I'm changing it to the Holocaust. So 1940s Nazi controlled Europe. You know, call me crazy, but I don't think that was a good time to be a Jew. Fuck, I'm too wasted. Okay. But like the Jews were the true victims in the Holocaust. But have you ever thought and stopped to think about the SS guard who wasn't anti-Semitic and who didn't have any passion for killing? You know, he was unemployed for a long time. His unemployment was running out, so he had no other option but to apply to a concentration camp. He got taken to the interview and only third shift was available, mandatory weekends, no paid holidays for a whole year. Then he took the orientation. You know, he hated it because he didn't want to be a guard in the concentration camp, but he had to take that job. And then that first month he kills 15 Jews, but some other asshole kills 16 Jews, so he gets overlooked for Employee of the Month. And then, you know, in his break he tries to take a nap, but these Jews in the gas chambers keep screaming, like, have some consideration, Jews, this guy's trying to take a nap. But this guy can't sleep, you know. And what happened in the Holocaust was before that, they grabbed the Jews from their homes and they put them in these things called the ghettos. And not the cool ghettos where I buy my weed at in the morning, you know. So it's a different type of ghettos. But what happened is that these Jews got there and it was like, they were complaining. They had to, you know, it was like 15 Jews to one bathroom. You had to assume that someone was taking a dump at all times of the day, you know. 15 Jews to one bathroom. But what happened next? And they put them on trains to Auschwitz. Bet you they weren't complaining anymore about the ghettos in there. They were like, I love the ghettos, you know, send me back to the ghetto. So then, I can't do impressions, you know, I can't do anybody's voice. I can barely do my voice when I'm drunk. But, you know, I could just picture like different Jews, like different Jew comedians, like from like these last times to like, if they were like in the concentration camps at that time, for example, Jerry Seinfeld, like, imagine like what he would say if he was there. He would be like, you know, concentration camps, why do they call them concentration camps? Nobody's camping, nobody's concentrating, why do they call them concentration camps, you know? Sarah Silverman should probably suggest they burn the black Jews first. Woody Allen, you know, he'll probably adopt an orphan Jew, so when she grows up he could bang her or something. Well, getting off that jolly topic of the Holocaust and onto some more serious things like homework. You know, I hate homework, you know, but at least nowadays I do my homework. When I was like in grammar school and high school, I never used to do my homework. And teachers would come up to me like, Oscar, do you realize you didn't do your homework? I hadn't realized that I hadn't done my homework, you know. And then they were like, you know, like, is there something wrong at home? Do you have some problems? Are you not being challenged enough? Like, why couldn't the teacher just see that I was fucking lazy, you know? That I got home and I said, you know, do I want to play Smash Brothers or do I want to do my homework, you know? Fuck it, let's run that NBA 2K1, you know? Those were the games I used to play back then when I was in grammar school. And then, you know, teachers look too much into it, you know? They don't look into it, you know? Kids are just lazy. That's it, they're just lazy. But then she will follow it up with like a dumb comment like, Oscar, if you don't do your homework, it's not going to get done by itself. How dumb is that, you know? Was there ever in the history of homework a student who said, you know what? If I don't do my homework long enough, it'll eventually get done by itself, you know? It makes sense, you know, logical reasoning. Wait, I forgot a joke. Oh, right. And then, you know, I was thinking the other day about the Boston Marathon. You know, I don't think, you know, it's not right to make fun about the Boston Marathon, but it's not wrong either. We didn't do anything wrong. But, you know, do you start to think about the guy who was like 5 seconds too slow to getting blown up? You know, he was all hyped up in the morning, like, you know, like, yeah, let's do this. I can win this. And then he's running and he realizes he's too slow. and he realizes he's not prepared enough because these weren't winners, the ones that got blown up. The winners had crossed the line like an hour or 2 hours earlier. You know, these were people who were just finishing. You know, so this guy was running. Here's a couple explosions. Sees limbs flying everywhere. He's like, man, I'm glad I didn't prepare that well. I'm glad that day I set myself to run 10 laps. I only ran 9. You know, because that extra lap could have made me 5 seconds faster. It would have got me blown up. How much time I have?
40 seconds.
40 seconds. I don't think I have it. Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you, Oscar. Good job. Is that condescending to say good job? Then I'm going to keep doing it because I like being condescending. Because it's like, oh, good job. Like they need to know that. They know that they did a good job. They don't need some asshole, some little leaguer telling them that. I'm a little leaguer. I've been doing this for like 5 fucking months. I like to say it less than it is. It's really like a year. I don't know why I said 5 months. All right, we're going to bring... Don't people love it when the host just says, fuck it, let's bring up the... It's like the best time of the open mic is when the host says, fuck it, bring up the next guy. That's what I do best. Oh, yeah. I accidentally opened another PBR, but I just realized I have this awesome fucking puree jaquets, whatever how the fuck you say it. I'm not French. What? Well, I can't say no to that. I mean, I did spill beer in your crotch, so yeah. That was like the second time that happened. Like another time I spilled beer all over you too, so I should probably do that. Here, you take this one. This is, it's right fucking there.
What a gentleman.
Someone texted you. All right. Yeah. So, Colin looks bored as fuck. How's that going for you? You're here. That's all that matters. All right. Cool. He may or may not be intoxicated, just like this next comic is going to be. We're only on number 8. That means we should probably not do 5-minute sets in between comics. I mean, 1 is fine. That's fine. Oh, we got Deep Breeze coming up to the stage. No, just kidding. Not to, yeah. In a second. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Who the fuck is this next comic? Do you know this person?
I could be rated as soon as...
Fuck it, because they're coming up. Sweet DuPont. Is Sweet DuPont in the room? All right. It's a troll. Ooh, I don't see that asshole. He's not an asshole. He's cool. All right. So next up, coming to the stage, is the person who definitely knows who it is. She knows who, she's wearing some nylons. So let's give her a nice welcome. Don't tweet that. All right, Crystal Pepper.
I know, guys. It's me. Are you excited? I'm excited. Don't tweet anything about dumb nylon. I have, you know, like a rotation system. Does everybody with their clothes? They just rotate their clothes. I definitely rotate my clothes. I don't often even think about what I'm wearing. It's really easy / confusing, but that's just my own secret. Just keep it safe here. Dude, this is our last mic here. Thanks, Tim. This is. I learned so much in this room because I'm a nobody, not a headliner.
Neither am I.
I learned a lot in this dumb room, so thanks, Tim, for doing this. It's been real fun. It's been real fun to eat my non-existent balls. It's been real fun to look over at somebody typing at a computer furiously. It's been real fun to look at a guy with really calloused hands for reasons I don't fully understand, drinking wine out of a bottle. It's been really fucking fun to just, like, laugh at Ray's deadpan fucking... What? Like, what are we thinking? What's a good comparison for you? I'm thinking, there's somebody, right? There's a good comparison for you. Norm MacDonald, you probably get that all the time, right? Yeah? I can see nothing?
He's better.
Ellen.
No,
really fun.
Ellen is
better. Jesus, this is like amazing. No, seriously though, you guys have taught me a lot. I am unemployed right now, and so I have to update my resume, and like I started to update it, and I have to put skills, you know, like I should probably put something positive, but everybody's had a job, so you know, like in your job application process, it's crazy because like the only thing that comes out during your application process is all the shitty stuff. There's like that criminal background check, and that is not on your resume. You don't have to update that one. Somebody's finding out about it anyway. But it's funny how like nothing positive in your life actually really gets captured in that application process. But so maybe this is my attempt at capturing it now for the folks online or something. And it's really actually, if I had a bullet point for each of you, you'd actually be part of that resume. That won't ever exist because it's way too positive, so fuck it. But y'all have taught me some crazy shit, most of which I'll forget, and probably forget all of you because I'm moving to New York at the end of the month.
Yeah.
What?
New comedy?
I mean, if this is what you would classify as comedy, then yeah, I'll
Technically, yes.
No. This is like that train we were describing, except off the rails, so yeah, this is what I'll be trying to do. Oh, you missed the metaphor earlier Tim gave us. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe you were here anyway and you still didn't. That's alright anyway.
I don't know where I am right now.
I'm not sure I do either. I definitely don't know. In fact, the whole time I lived in Chicago, I actively didn't learn about Chicago. The grid system, kiss my ass. So, anyway, who wants to take the mic? Because I fucking totally wanted to wing this one. No, you want me?
Joe!
Fine!
Joe!
You and your dumb expression, ghetto.
Yeah, do jokes, man.
Oh, I don't have any good jokes. Because
Tell some shitty ones.
I know, I had a good, I'm trying to work on this stuff, but I get accused of being a racist every time I say it. So what?
Fuck the blacks.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, especially.
Well, I actually enjoyed that one.
Yeah, hard.
The Jews are definitely fuckable. They need to get fucked often.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
It came back in your face.
It did. Worked out.
Circumcised, right? Ladies. No. So, jokes about dicks, how about? I don't know any.
Yes, penises.
Penises seem to be good. They're good for architectural inspiration. They're good for tombstone inspiration. I don't know. They're good for procreation. Oh, this is the part where I don't have the balls, but I feel like I'm eating them anyway, so you can tweet that. If you want. You don't have to. Anyway, so who wants to take the mic? I want to fucking...
It's a joke.
I know, I don't... Okay, so here's one that...
Yes.
Yeah, here's one. I can't find the punchline, so feedback is welcome. So I go to the resume. I go to the fucking grocery store. I get my normal stuff in my white neighborhood. We live in Chicago. It's ultra segregated. I'm clearly white. My grocery store, therefore, is mostly white folks who patronize this dump and called Dominic's. And on the back of my receipt from the grocery store are the coupons that you are often offered from your local retailers. And on the back of this particular receipt, by the way, I bought 7 items, and that goddamn receipt was 15 inches long. Like, what? Yeah. Save the earth? Fuck the earth, according to Dominic's. But, the back of this receipt has all of these coupons, one of which is for this salon that offers 10% off natural hair, which I don't really fully understand since I live in a mostly white neighborhood, since I didn't even know what natural hair was. I had to look it up. I got booed on this one, because really the joke isn't about like black hair, because I'm realizing that that's an ultra political topic for whatever reason. But actually the point of and the punchline I'm looking for, I guess, is more just my unhappiness with how segregated this town is. I fucking think it's unacceptable, so I don't really know where that punchline is, but that's ultimately what I'm trying to go for. Some cute illusion I'll find, I'm sure. Maybe an allusion to Disney, who knows. Tim, just get me off. Get me off like that, I meant. No, not like that.
No, I was just laughing. I just like cackling. Cackling spawned into a microphone.
Okay, Ray, your turn.
Ray Hollop! Yes! Mr. Peppers, ladies and gentlemen.
That worked the way I wanted it.
Are you retiring the name Crystal Peppers?
No way.
You're going to keep that?
Yeah.
Real name?
No.
Is your real name Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I say your last name? Rattle.
Yeah.
Sarah Rattle. If you want to follow her, look online or just hide in the bushes, whatever you do. That was sarcastic. Come on, man. That sounds making fun of me right now. Wow.
I just wanted to do that.
That was so sarcastic. Oh my God, my ego went down and. Okay.
It's not you, I just want to, sorry.
No, it's always good when someone does a very fake laugh in a giant echo. That's what I'll dream about tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next comic is coming up in a few, but I'm going to do a few babies. No, I don't have any babies. Whoa. Hey, wait a minute.
Before we go to the doctor.
Yep. Oh, you really want that doctor? Okay, you're weird. No, I'm just kidding. If you knew what he was talking about, you'd be weird. But you're not weird. You're David Youngs.
Close.
David.
Think shittier.
David. You're David. What am I doing? Who gave me mushrooms?
Probably David Youngs.
You're not David Yance? Why am I mixing up Yance with... I shouldn't be up here. It shouldn't be happening. Thank you for lighting me with my own phone. All right. I'll tell you, I Alright, that's my Cosby time.
Yeah.
So I was looking at a pudding pop and I said, Rudy. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Castro.
All right, guys, how we doing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys? All right, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys? Yeah, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys? Yeah, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys? Yeah, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys?
I want to rape a deer.
Yeah, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys? Oh, we can do better than that. How we doing tonight, guys?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. The joke is that that's annoying. So yeah, Mary is gonna tweet some things that I didn't get around to right now. So, you ready for this, Mary? Okay, good. The dill pickle juice vinaigrette worked great. There we go. This is getting my phone's vibrating. This is awesome. I got tweeted at, guys, by stuff I said. Alright, good. So that song, this is still a tweet, by the way. That song, What's New Pussycat? I'm 24 years old. I still don't know if that song has a double meaning or not. This Tom Jones is a genius. That's too many characters, never mind. I'm going to have to compose this one myself later, guys. That's what's going to happen. Guys, I like tornadoes, mostly because tornadoes do the one thing that seems impossible, which is make wind intimidating, which is pretty crazy. And I think if we lived in a society where it wasn't as accepted that tornadoes are real, I think it'd be very hard to explain anything with if your excuse was that you were involved in a tornado. I think that'd be a problem. Like, all right, Johnson, why are you late for work? Well, there was a lot of wind flying around. It's pretty cool. It's like, really, your wind? I thought you were an adult and employed by this company. You are fired. Wait, no, it was a swirly cloud. No, all right. So yeah, if you tornadoes are real, luckily, guys, so we don't have to worry about those type of problems. So, guys, I've been doing a lot of just being depressed a lot. That's pretty sweet. And yeah, clap it up for my depression, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I've had to stop myself from crying a bunch of times recently. It's been pretty crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've had to do that. And then I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to go in my room and cry right now. That's when we're going to get this out of my system, and we're going to be done with it. Then I go into my room, and I didn't cry, guys. And that, I think, is the saddest way to end the story, honestly. If we're being honest about it, guys. Because I was completely unable to do it at that point, so I guess, I don't know, problem still built up. Guys, I'm going to do some stuff with proven punchlines right now. This will be good. So, guys, I work as a lifeguard, which is cool. And I'm saving this kid from drowning the other day. And then later this kid kind of shows up to my beach and is just harassing and bullying these other kids. So what I'm saying is I regret that decision when it comes down to it. But it was a clutch move and you weren't there, guys. You weren't there. So guys, how about this Lance Armstrong character? A lot of people think Lance Armstrong's a hero for overcoming cancer, and that's pretty cool. But I think most of the credit for that once you go to his doctor when it comes down to it. I feel like saying Lance Armstrong's a hero is kind of like saying everyone you've known that died of cancer wasn't trying hard enough. If you didn't like that one, guys, it's not my fault your grandma's dead. It's not my fault, so we're cool. Oh, my arm hurts. Guys, I work as a substitute teacher also, and I like being a substitute teacher because I like watching the same 45 minutes of a movie 3 times a day. It's fun for me. I only get paid, though, when someone else won't show up for work. So the other day I was covering this class where this guy had to go take care of his dying mother. And I remember thinking, man, if she dies slowly, I'm going to make so much money off of this. And then when she did, as it turns out, guys, profiting off the deaths of innocent people is not just a rich man's game, as it turns out. It's totally not. I'm doing a lot of other things, guys. I follow some politics. It's pretty cool. We got this Barack Obama character. Barack Obama, when Barack Obama was running for president, a lot of people were comparing him to Hitler, which is pretty crazy. I'm glad they stopped doing that, mostly because Hitler fixed the economy. Thank you. Burn.
Oh.
No, Obama kills innocent people too. It's cool. Guys, I don't want to do that into politics though, so I'm gonna move on. Keep it light, guys. I wear a leather jacket a lot. I need people to know how I feel about animal rights all the time. There we go. More politics, guys. More politics. Guys, I'm going to do an impression. This is a politics-related impression right now. This is my impression of a neoconservative in the future when we have just elected our first mermaid president. So here we go. My ancestors didn't crawl out of the ocean against all odds so we can elect one of these guys president. Because in the future, you can believe in evolution and still be intolerant. That's why, guys. That'll work. I'm going to do another impression. This one is not related to politics. This one is, in fact, related to vampires. This one is about a vampire in the 1800s who was about to kill 2 people and drink their blood, like a vampire does. Here we go. It's because it was an English vampire, guys. English vampire. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. Save your strength, man. You don't have to do this. Man, guys. I've been doing a lot of things lately, guys. Just things I do. Do some stuff. I go do the grocery store and stuff. That's pretty cool. Reading a jar of pickles the other day. These jars of pickles, they say, please do refrigerate after opening. They don't say don't refrigerate. But I wish they did, because I was like, you know what, pickles? I don't have to listen to you. I'm not going to refrigerate you. That's what's going to happen. And, guys, I don't know if you've ever had a pickle that's been sitting on your desk for like a week, but sometimes you should listen to other people, is what I'm saying. You got to do it sometimes. I was also reading the nutrition facts on the back of pickles, and, like, guys, I don't want to brag, but I kind of understand nutrition facts. It's just so we're clear. I was reading the nutrition facts. Nutrition facts, pickles have 0 carbs, 0 sugar. If they have 0 carbs, they have 0 sugar. I know my stuff about nutrition facts, guys. 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 calories. 0 fat, 0 calories. So my question is, guys, what are pickles made of? Because I've been having way too many existential crises at the grocery store. I don't know. Looks like I made out of nothing. Alright. I don't know what else I've been doing, guys. I've listed most of the things I've been doing already, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I could, What am I going to do a joke about, Keegan?
Grape soda.
Grape soda? Alright. Keegan, do you like this joke, or do you sarcastically like this joke?
It's hard to tell you.
Good answer. So, guys, I like to drink grape soda. The best part about drinking grape soda is someone is definitely going to say something racist. So that's cool. There you go, guys. Keegan Buckingham kind of likes that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For Keegan in his purple shirt. That is probably why I thought of that, because of grape soda. So, guys, I drink other types of soda. I also drink a lot of coffee. I like my coffee like I like my women, responsible for most of my internal problems. There you go. Alright, guys, it's been fun.
Yeah! Andrew Castro doing his fucking last set at this webcast. He is a legend in my book. Don't laugh at that. No. So, here's the Y cable that someone who isn't here requested. Nobody cares because he's not here. Okay, next. This is here I just already am going to the next comic because I just like, fuck me, like I don't care about myself. So, but just for kicks, can you go back to that tab? That lovely tab of jokes of mine that don't work? Yeah. Well, I'll look at those later. I'll definitely read them. If you're 6 feet and 60, congratulations, you could play a wizard in a play. Just going to relish in that silence. So I was reading about erections. That's the whole bit. Criminals should be forced to read all of the negative tweets about them. Like the next guy who gets fucking booked for murder should just be sitting in the cell, just like, yo, so all these 1,000 tweets were just fucking composed about you, about how you're such a douchebag. Like, only force them to read every fucking 140 character tweet about how they are a douchebag, and none of the positive ones, because obviously every fucking killer has positive tweets about them. Like, there's some fucking idiot 13-year-old or even older girl who will be like, I support this guy in his mental ways. Back to the shitty jokes. Come on, please. Please, I need them so badly. Close that tab. All right. Can we just move this along, please? Says everyone in the audience. Which is what I'm going to bail on the fact that I used to be a cutter. Like, I used to be a cutter, as in I sold cocaine that was cut with Gold Bond. I put Gold Bond in there, because Gold Bond looks and smells nothing like cocaine. How would I even know that if I haven't smoked cocaine ever? Or taken cocaine ever? Alright, who is the next awesome comic who's gonna just fucking actually be in the mood to do comedy tonight? Like, I'm not even... Yeah. Oh, she knows who she is. Because I just made eye contact with her. Who the fuck said that? Sorry. No, but these guys are coming on. There's a donation fucking cup and a thank you to the people who already donated. That's awesome of you guys. There's plenty of PBR right outside there, so if you guys keep drinking that, what will happen is you'll start to laugh a lot more. And I'm doing that right now, because awesome beer. I was actually outside, and I was like, so how the fuck do you pronounce this beer? Puree Jacques. And then David Paul was like, yeah, it's just pure jocks, dude. It's just pure jock. Like, 2 syllables, really easy. So he made an ass out of me, and I love him. And I already plugged his round table. So Janine Fan, come on up to the fucking stage!
Yeah!
Come on! Come on!
You gotta eat just like everyone else did.
She doesn't want to go for some reason. Even though she is, because she's Janine fucking Fan! Hell yeah.
Hey guys. How you doing? Good. You like kids?
Yes.
I'm writing a children's book. It's a murder mystery called Mommy Won't Wake Up. I'm illustrating it too with the pictures of dead moms.
Fucked up. I wasn't really ready, but that's what we all say, and then out pops the baby. No, I'm not pregnant. I don't think. Oh my god. Duke Breeze. Stop. Does that mean like poop smell?
Fart.
Fart. Does anyone here like to play Hangman? I'm gonna riff all fucking night. I'll stay up here and ask you guys if you like every game in the world. Nobody likes Hangman? Do you guys like to play with guns? My dad has a gun, and it's fucking Uzi. And he's 5'3". He's Asian. He still doesn't really speak English well, and he told me he had an Uzi via email. I emailed him back, and he said, "Find me on AIM." So I said, "Hey, Dad." He goes, "Hang on, I got to go away." And then he said, "To the toilet." These are the people that have guns. Blood. Hey, dude. Can I have one of them? So I fucking hate seafood, and people always ask me if I like seafood, and I'm like, no. Like, picture Renee Zellweger's face. That's how I feel about seafood. Does anyone here go on dates? Because I don't, but if I did, all I would talk about is, like, why are you staring at my birth canal? Because if you don't like stuff, that means that it'll go well. That's what ironic means, right? Is that a dictionary one? I'm trying to beg. So I wrote some jokes. Let me think of them. Can't think of any. I was a cleaning lady one time. I cleaned a bathroom, and then I made it dirty, and then I cleaned it again, and then I got paid. But the really funny part of that was, like, I got an ID. They asked me to make an ID of that. Doesn't make any sense, right? It was in Puerto Rico. It was fucked up. If you're ever wondering if you should tip someone, my advice is no. Because they're going to know that you didn't want to, and it's going to become something really weird. Like, I'm one of those people that doesn't get tipped. Boom. I'm done. I really wasn't. I wasn't in the incubator that long. I was just born.
All right. You okay. Woo! All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So everyone's outside. This is great.
Twitter girl's leaving.
Twitter Oh, Mary.
I gotta do something for when I...
You can do what you do.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain what you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What are you doing? No, just kidding. So my dad was raped. My dad was raped in jail. Yeah. Raped. Totally raped. You just butt fucked. You got butt fucked in jail. All right, who's next? No, my dad was raped in jail. He was actually, you know what? I feel partially responsible because I was the one doing time. He was raped in the visitors' room. He was raped in the. He was like, "Son, I'm being raped." I'm like, "Dad, put down the phone and put me back in my cell. I don't want to watch this." You know. My grandma's dead. I'm still getting over that. It's been 25 years. And truthfully, 25 years. She's resting in peace on her mantle above the fireplace. Sometimes I wish she had been cremated. Her body's taking up the whole mantle. And I'd like to put a trophy up there or something. Just something. My girlfriend, I got a new girlfriend. She left the room because she didn't want to go up, and she had to go up. And she really didn't have to, but we forced her. And that reminds me of our relationship. I kind of forced a lot of stuff on her and in her. I'm sorry, that got weird. I was just riffing, and it got weird. No, my girl, that's not true. She's a wonderful person, and she keeps telling me, Ray, you're not romantic enough. You're not romantic enough. I said, babe, cool it. I'm going to suck on one of them boobers, see if it can change your mind. Yum, 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 yum. No? Okay. So, I used to have an inflatable girlfriend. I had an inflatable girlfriend. When I first met her, she played hard to get. There was a high ceiling, and she was filled with helium. Very hard to get. Oh, she was up there. Yeah, she broke up with me when I bought a convertible. Yeah. As soon as I put the top down, she was gone. I'll never forget her last words. Never forget them. She blew right out of my life. Blew right out. So I called one of those phone sex hotlines. Yeah. And the girl on the other end, she was like, what are you wearing? And I said, tinfoil. How about you? And she said, clothes. And I immediately blew my load. Immediately blew it. I just couldn't picture it. But fuck, I've sucked a lot of dicks for speed. I've sucked so many dicks for speed, you would not believe it. It wasn't even a DVD, it was a VHS copy. Yeah. A lot of dicks. I wish I was either gay or my VCR worked. One or the other there. Yeah. All right, who's next? You know what? The greatest invention of the last century, you have to admit, is the flame retardant suit. The flame retardant suit. Am I wrong or am I right? It's debatable. You're right, Todd. But I'm telling you I'm right. The flame retardant suit, one of the best inventions of the last century. Not such a great invention, the retarded flame suit. Not as good. See that guy engulfed in flames running down the street? I made the suit. So half our crowd is outside. What are they doing? Having another show? They having a separate show out there? A better show? Should I be doing their show? Okay. All right, I'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a wonderful night. I know you feel it. Fuck, we got 40 more comics to go. Are you ready? No, not 40. I'm just kidding. Okay. Wow, quite a bit. Who? Ed? How about Salmon? Who? Wait, what? Didn't we skip? We didn't skip? Okay. All right, I'll say his name. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy I love. Whether he's a man or a woman, I don't know. But I love... No, he's a man. Ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit, man.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy LaChase. Bring him up.
Yeah!
Fuck me if you're not here. Fuck me. What shit.
Intro ever!
No, Marcotte. That is a blowhole.
Yeah!
What the fuck? It took me 8 tries. Ed Helms. Ed Towns, ladies and gentlemen. Almost as good as Ed Helms, but a lot blacker.
Oh, shit, I was going to record this shit, but fuck it. It's in the basement. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I say. This is what affirmative action people get you, you know? You know?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to give you my Twitter handle. Just search up hashtag black guy lynched on a rough side basement. You can find me. A little dark. Alright, I got you. It's fine. It's fine. I spent a lot of time on the internet. Way too much time on the internet. So much where my banner advertisements are starting to change. You know? I've been single for about 2 years, and over the course of those 2 years, I've noticed what they're sending me is catered towards what I wanted, you know? 2 years ago when I was with my girl, before it was like Groupon and like Living Social. And then 3 months after that, it was Zeusk and eHarmony. 6 months after that, it was like Latin Order Brides. 12 months after that, it was, hey, big girls need love too. And right now, it's like, for the love of God, Ed, just fuck a fat chick and just get it over with. Just stop jerking off to the internet, for the love of God. Good. I'm glad 3 people are listening. And the other 12 of you think I suck, so that's all right. And there's another 40 outside that don't give a shit, so it's all right. I've been single for quite some time right now, and one thing I realized is that I like white chicks.
Yeah! Yes.
Another thing I realized, they don't like me. Mainly because they're racist. Slow down. Slow down, wait. I'm gonna get you back. It's not because I'm black. It ain't because of that. It's because I'm not black enough. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you. You particularly, because I lost you. I shop at the Gap. I watch CBS.
I don't even do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Here's the kicker. I listen to Dave Matthews. Yeah, but brutal. Why would you want to fuck with your FICO score for Uncle Tom like myself? You know? Every time a white chick left me, it was for a dude with a spear hunting down lions in the Serengeti. Or a guy that lives in a rear-quarter role in First 48. You know? Damn. This is like the epitome of bombing in a basement somewhere where I might not make it out alive. We'll see. My main problem is this. For my black people, I get the thing like, I'm a sellout because I like white chicks. You're a sellout. Why do you date white chicks? You're a sellout. It's not that I don't like black sisters. I love them. But you only told me, I'm going to tell you why we date white women. Just to win an argument. I'm not trying to brag, but due to our extensive track record of white beating, all we got to do is just get a little ignorant and the argument's over. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, fuck this shit. I don't need this shit. I'm out of here. She's sitting there like, oh shit. I bet that's the same thing Chris Brown said to Rihanna. I better make sure dinner's ready. I'm tanking. This dude's just already giving me this. No, not working, dude. Just go back to the internet shit, please, for the love of God. But that's another thing that's bullshit, though. The way Chris Brown got depicted as a monster because he beat on Rihanna. He's a monster. How can he do that? Really? Chris Brown's a monster because he gave a couple jabs to Rihanna? Meanwhile, Drew Peterson is on his second dead wife before the media starts asking questions, you know? When OJ allegedly killed Nicole, I missed the whole 94 NBA playoffs for that shit. Shaq's got a triple-double, and I can't catch that shit because I got to watch his white Bronco go on a low-speed car chase, whatever the fuck that means. I understand. Seems like I'm promoting white beating. I'm not. I'm really not. All I'm saying is, at least Rihanna has a pulse. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. Hey, I'm optimistic. The glass is half full in my eye. And I'm going to leave on that note. You guys have been great. Just let me leave alive, and you'll be great. All right, thanks.
Go, Brock! Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Give it up. All right. There we go. That guy's got the idea. When I say give it up, that means you clap.
Yeah!
There we go. There we go. Now we're talking about shit. The fuck am I talking? I'm turning to Jerry Lewis. And now, hello everyone. We're doing a show, and everybody knows it's in the basement and going with the ladies. And no. Okay. So I wanted to tell you one thing before I bring up the next guy, because I have no idea who the next guy is. about, I tell you, so whenever I go to the gym, I always go running after I lift weights. Because I don't have a membership. You gotta run. They'll catch you. Almost got him. All right. Oh, thank you. What are we on there? Are you highlighting the right person? No, you're not. What are you doing? We're no longer calling?
I'm still doing this shit. I just came from outside because I heard that someone was not. Yeah, someone was finished. So we have a special act next coming who's going to be using some musical background tracks. And this is called a Y cable, but I don't know why he needed it. Because I got the music. Oh, it's right there. So I got the music. So on iTunes, I got all the jams, like right fucking here-ish. So you might need to tell me which one to do.
I'll do it up.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try to get people to come in because for this.
Yeah, they suck.
Mostly for that. We got Duke Breeze coming up, guys. Come on in. Yo.
Hey, welcome to the patio.
Let's go in.
We're here at Key Western.
Let's go inside from Duke Breeze. Okay. Dude, Colin, what the? Please go inside and behave. Fix that right
Shit's getting real.
Come on in.
Shit's getting bad real. Yeah.
Did my best.
What a character. Hey, what's up?
Shit. All right. So you want to bring him up?
What's up, girl?
Does he need an introduction? Does he really need an introduction?
Actually,
He's fucking Duke Breeze. I mean, for real. But he's got a very complicated piece of musical gear called a Chaosilator, so there might be a small delay between the awesomeness. So let's just let him set this shit up, because this shit's the bomb. And there's a... Oh, I thought you didn't need it. But you do. Because it's right fucking here.
What he say?
Yeah, we got Y cables, we got X cables, we got W cables, we got all that shit. Because this is a fucking Friday open mic webcast. You guys watching my face all zoomed in on? That's right. Because I'm trying to get drunk. I'm not that drunk. If I was drunk, I'd be doing jumping off and shit. One time okay, fuck that story. I'm going to help you out.
Yeah! Fucking stories! Helsing!
Because I suck at getting drunk. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? So, that is that.
The aliens have landed.
You ready? Are you ready for Duke fucking Breeze?
Y'all motherfuckers be ready and shit! Yeah! Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that song. I appreciate your efforts and everything, but I'm good on that song right now. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, y'all? Motherfuckers, everybody, motherfuckers. I love all y'all. You look good. All of you. You look good. You look good. That guy looks good right there, man. You look real good. And shit. What's up? My name Duke Breeze. I'm from Chicago. How I'm doing tonight? What's up, Keith? I see you in the back. Shit. I'm about to do a couple of songs and shit. I gotta find them on the motherfucking on the computer and shit. I gotta find them, and then I'm gonna sing a couple songs and shit. I'll be right back. Can you go to that? Where's that part where you go to Go to go to
Will
Raccoon.
someone please shut this light off?
Yeah, this song is called Raccoon That Hoe. It's if you don't know what a raccoon it is, it's when you go home with a girl and she brings you home and you guys go to bed and then you get up, the male gets up in the middle of the night and then he goes to the kitchen and he kicks over all of her food and he kicks over the garbage can and he sneaks in the pantry and throws the oatmeal everywhere and then he sprays mustard and then he leaves the back door open. It's called Raccoon. Yeah. What's up, girl? I'm sneaking in your house. I'm really quiet, like a little bitty mouse. What's gonna happen when I'm inside your house? I might give you the fucking raccoon, girl. Yeah. You get raccoons tonight, girl. You gonna think somebody snuck in your house, but it was just really me. I was leaving your shit all over the place. I heard you had diabetes. Why you gotta have diabetes, girl? You gotta fight that shit. Eat some watermelon sometime. Instead of real sugar treats. Fuck Starbucks. Koch brothers run that shit. Yeah, girl. I know you want to get raccoon by me. Because it's a very rare opportunity. I sneak inside someone's house and then I leave with nothing. What's up, girl? You about to get raccoon, girl? Raccoon. That's how a raccoon sneaks inside your house, like this. But you wouldn't know that because you're usually sleeping. Don't go to sleep at night because you might get raccoon. And that's just not cool. Fuck raccoons. Oh, the breakdown's coming. Oh, shit! Yeah, that's that breakdown. I think I'm gonna rhyme something off the top of my dome real quick. I just been thinking a lot about things. Thinking. I'm thinking. Thinking about things. Think about video games now. Have you ever played a video game and got so mad you broke your own controller? Yeah! That's an original right there. That was my second tune off my album. It's about to smell like onions. Just something to think about, you know. How's everybody doing out there? What's the temperature like outside? Hot, if you tell me.
57 degrees.
That's right, baby. You know, I grew up in the suburbs, and I had to fight off people a lot. And the only way that I could disperse them from my house would be to sing them songs. I wrote one of those songs. It's called You Better Stop It. This song I wrote off of a beat of a lady named Cher. You know who Cher is?
Yeah. Blame
Yeah, but she
Bishop.
doesn't share that much. Oh, no. Is it playing? If it doesn't play, then I might have to kill somebody. Oh, alright, here we go. Alright. This song is called Please Don't Touch Me Anymore. Don't touch me anymore. Wanna feel you close to me. Take me home. Take me home. With you is where I wanna be. Grab me in your arms tonight. Just making love. Don't touch me. Don't touch me anymore. Can you turn that down? Can you turn that down a little bit? Can you turn? Hey, Mary, hey, Mary. Wanna feel you close to me. Take me home. Don't touch me anymore. Mary, do you want to turn that down? Wanna feel you close to me. You mind just? Don't touch me anymore. That was a song called Don't Touch Me Anymore. It's off my album. It's about to smell like onions. It's a precursor to about stuff that's going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to play one more song and then I'll get off the stage off of my album. It's about to smell like onions. Yeah. Are you okay with that, ma'am? Ma'am. You sure? I don't believe you. If I had to take a test on people I would believe that would say stuff, you would be failing me right now. Yeah? It's about to smell like onions. Are you okay with that? I think she is my mascot of life. Why? Because she's okay with it about to be smelling like onions. I'm going to play one more song. We're going to go to this one right here. 1, 2, 3, Mary. 3, 2, 1. This song is called Mexican. What you gonna do? You gonna mow my lawn? Mexican. Mexican. What you gonna do? Gonna have sex with people? Mexican. Mexican. What you gonna do? Gonna vote tonight? Said Mexican. 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 I'm going on a rant. Mexican. I'm going on a rant. Said, what you gonna do? Gonna show up in my house? Said Mexican. Mexican. Said, what you gonna do? Gonna have sex with kids? Gonna Mexican. 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 Don't kidnap people. Don't Mexican. Don't stick them in the house. Stick them in the house in Cleveland. Don't Mexican. Say Mexican. Mexican. Kidnap kids. Mexican. Big kids. Mexican. We is kids. Mexican. 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 Don't take them home. Mexican. Don't take them home. Mexican. Can't take them home. Mexican. Woo! Can't take them. Don't take them. Please don't take them. They gotta go home. Mow my lawn, don't Mexicans. Mow. Yeah. Woo! This is the remix. Peace. Holy God!
he might want to not forget that, because that's a pretty sweet piece
I'll
of
take it.
musical
I'll
gear.
take it, honey.
Yeah. Okay. So that was fucking awesome. Woo! It's actually Ray's turn, I think. Let me just turn down this bullshit delay, which was sounding really cool for him. All right, we got many comics to go, many anxious, anxiety-filled comics. We'll do like a couple more, then we're going to bring up our headliner because the room is just fucking sizzling right now. And, well, yeah, fuck being loud. This is a quiet room. Yeah. So thank you guys all for coming. This is the last fucking one we're doing ever because because I'm a dick. I already did all my jokes. I'm going to bring up the next very fucking patient comic. And I'm definitely going to need to see his name again. Sorry, Mary. I'm going to go by your pronunciation and say Calvin McDonald. Oh yeah. Donnelly. He'll say it properly.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sort of nervous. I've just, my cousin Nora, she also suffers from stage fright. Somebody suggested she should try imagining the audience in their underwear, that it might help her relax. The advice didn't help her exactly like she expected. She used to be a junior high school teacher. Now she's serving 5 to 10 years in a maximum security prison. Although now when she wakes up in the middle of the night with terror sweat, public speaking is absolutely zilch to do with it. So the advice may be kind of worked after all. What petrifies her now? More simple things. For instance, rape, stabbings, and she hates it even more when somebody else does it to her. I recently ran into someone I went to grade school with. Everybody in our class called him Richie Rich. Where the rest of us were getting some $10 or $20 for our teeth from the Tooth Fairy, his old man promised him a very cool $500. The following day, he was the only kid in our class without any teeth. The day after that, his dad filed for bankruptcy. The Tooth Fairy wiped his whole family out. And here you thought Tooth Fairies are basically good people who only had insane lustings for teeth. Never trust an addict. I had a philosophy class last Monday, though not at school. I was at a newsstand checking out some magazines when I came across 2 essential facts which sum up our roach-like temporal existence. The store vendor barked, "This magazine costs $5, the other one is $7. Buy them or walk your ass away. This ain't no library, dog." What an idiot. People don't say dog anymore. It's shocking how prevalent sexism and discrimination still are in the year 2013. This morning at gym, I was refused entry to the women's locker room. It's 60 years after Brown v. Board of Education, and people still need to be reminded of the inherent evils of separate but equal. Turns out the gym security doesn't accept poorly constructed arguments in lieu of an actual vagina.
Very like that.
That was the double impact laugh.
Last Monday, I fell in love. Not only did this woman have a beautiful face, she had an even more attractive heart. But then she went and got breast reductions. I was devastated. Could not believe she went into the surgery without once talking it over with me. I refused to pass by her cosmetics counter at Macy's ever again. I'm Salman Madad. Thank you for your time.
Yeah! Woo!
Steve.com. Steve.com. Woo! This far.
Where the hose there?
I'll go up there. Do it.
Do it, Shapiro.
Alright. Right now. 3, 2, 1. You're 2 minutes.
Hey.
Mike Shapiro!
I used to host this once in a while, and I asked him, can I please host the last one? He said we were booked up. But I get to do it one more time!
Yeah.
Sons of bitches! Fuck them! Hey, you ever heard that one about the fart? Alright. Who we got next?
Oh, good.
Who we got next?
Kevin
This next guy.
Kevin Mosley.
He knows the mostest.
Hey.
Mosley. It's Kevin Mosley!
Way more enthusiasm than I can actually bring you guys laughter. But I'll give it a try. Father's Day just happened, or no, Mother's Day just happened. I'm more pumped for Father's Day because I love my dad a little more than I like my mom, and I don't tell her that shit. My dad, I don't know, I've always gotten like weird parental advice, and I don't like getting advice from my parents anymore because I just realized like they're fucked, like they should have gotten divorced years ago and they're still together. So I shouldn't ask them for anything ever as far as advice. Like, I'm fucked up because of them. I used to get good advice from my dad, though, because he's, like, a very literary guy. So he'd, like, go off on these weird little, like, literary-type tangents. Like, I remember once, I was like, Dad, I don't know how to, you know, fit in. Like, in high school, I was just an awkward kid, very antisocial. I was like, I don't know how to fit in with people. I just feel like I meet assholes everywhere, you know? I just meet people who are pieces of shit. He's like, listen, Kevin, you gotta look at it like this. Life, it's like dealing with people. It's like swimming through an ocean of shit, all right? And that's the people, because they're shitty. And then every now and then you find an island of cool, and you just feel lucky that you get on there. And those are cool people, all right? You just surround yourself with that. And I look around this room, I see a lot of comics I know, and it's true to this day. 90% of you guys, fucking cunts. Just insufferable pieces of shit. I hope nothing good ever happens to you, ever. The rest of you, love you girls.
Hi, girl.
Got a brunch on Saturday and drink mimosas. It was also weird getting advice from my dad too, because he would do like literary shows. Like I remember I was paranoid about applying for college because my plan was to do Plan B, which doesn't happen to kids, you know, of my generation. And Plan B, of course, join the army, whatever. You go to Japan, you do some push-ups. You got a way better job resume and college history. Except Bush fucked that for everyone my age. And took away the spoiled, selfish cuntiness that was the army. You get to shoot a gun and have college money. And now you can't do that anymore. Although now you might, whatever, we'll be in Syria in like a year. So that got taken away, and I just remember him being like, you know what, Kevin, you got to remember this. Fear is the mind killer. You can't let fear control you. You got to let it pass through you. And I was like, did you just quote Doom to parent me right now? Did you just... All right, yeah, no, that totally applies, you know? A book about, you know, feudalist lords on a desert planet trying to get the resource, which is supposed to be an alliteration for post-World War I Mideast and our desire to get oil all over the world. That really applies right now to me trying to get, like, what college do I want to apply to? Thank you, Pop, for your fucking, what's next? Like, hey, how do I talk to a girl? You know, Gatsby once said, just fucking talk to me. I don't know, my dad did that a lot. It would always go to a book, and I was just like, I just need some parenting right now. You can save that for the kids you no longer teach. What else did I have going? I really wish I had jokes prepared, but I literally just got here eating my burrito. Fuck me hell. I hate the show Man vs. Food. I love Travel Channel, especially Bourdain's thing, because it makes like working in a kitchen way sexier than it is, because I do, and it's not fun at all. But I hate the show Man vs. Food because I just feel like it's wrong what that show represents, and not so much like an American concept of like, oh, American man versus food when they're starving people in the world, but literally like humanity as a whole. Here's the thing: we've been pushing our technology for thousands of years to the brink of like, you know, singularity point, just upward and faster and faster. And at past flight, past the internet, we have dick-slapped God so many times at this point that I feel like Man versus Food is the ultimate straw that's going to break the camel's back to give us a pandemic to wipe out like 80% of the Earth's population. Like,
Man versus food. Like, take that as a concept. Food. The thing that you used to have to burst everything in the world to get. The thing that you used to have to kill shit. And then skin shit. Eat a bit of the liver so you'd have enough enzymes in you so you could carry shit back to your little cave. Hopefully a mountain lion doesn't get you on the way. Your spear better reach far enough. Then you take it home, cook a little bit, and pizza with it. And now people are challenging themselves. How many fucking hot wings can I do? Let's see, Adam Rickman. Fucking hate that guy. It's such a horrid concept. Fuck, I gotta remember jokes right now. I really try to remember some jokes. Yeah. No. Fuck you, Glatt. Shut your goddamn fucking mouth. Mark Glatt's like the perfect reason of why I never want to be a father. Because I just beat the shit out of my kids. Like, I'm a mean drunk. Like, Glatt gives me rides home all the time, and I'm usually shit-faced by the time he gives me rides. And I just berate him and tell him he shouldn't do comedy and call him stupid Jew, like, over and over and over. For no, like, Jew! There's something too about, like, kids when they come up to you, like, hey, look, I did this, look, I did it. And, like, I don't think I'd ever have, like, that father's tolerance of, like, you know, look at me, I'm playing. Like, I'd just be like, that's great, go get a job. What? You're 3 years old already, all right? Like, I'd be 10 times meaner than my dad ever was to me. Like, I feel like I just, like, replace his, like, nice, soft, kind of, you know, baby boomer style of parenting and just take it right back to, like, Depression style. Like, if you don't go get a job right now, Dad's gonna hit you. Fuck it, I really wish I had jokes. All right, that's my time.
You never really...
Later, gang.
Welcome home.
Yeah, last show. That's the last thing.
Hello. With the blessing of Mark and Ray, hopefully. I was told I could bring up the next two people. Huh? Whatever.
This is what I got.
Oh, yeah, at the same time, sure. How you guys? You guys having a good time? Do you guys realize it's the last we'll ever have of this? And doesn't that suck? Wasn't this fun? This fucking basement we're getting, it's like a house party where you tell jokes and then you went upstairs and smoked Halloween and then play guitar with his roommate. You're getting on it. Alright, you're up now. This next guy, I'm pretty sure he calls himself Mark Mildred Punchline, but I'm not sure that's Glatt.
Let's get it out. Okay. I was going to open up with a joke about HBO, but you'd have to wait 10 seasons for the punchline. I'd be passed around by more old ladies than a bingo card. The reason why stoners are always happy is because every time they have a chip on their shoulder, they eat it. I was performing the other day and my blue jeans ripped open, and even though my balls were exposed on stage, nobody noticed because my balls and my blue jeans are the same color. In fact, my balls are so big and blue.
How big and blue are they?
That the last time my doctor looked at them, he found a stratus and a cumulus cloud. How come gay marriage is illegal, yet it's okay to play Nickelback on the radio? My Thai teacher constantly blows his own horn in front of the whole class. He also likes to brag. You ever have somebody come up to you and tell you, hey, why aren't you smiling? The reason why I'm not smiling is because I get unhappy when people tell me how I should be stretching my face. Sometimes people will say, hey, if you were a kind of ice cream, what flavor would you be and why? I don't really know what kind of ice cream I would be, but based on my history, I'd be whatever kind of ice cream only old, depressed, drug-addicted women want to put in their mouths. I have a joke about professional wrestling, but you'll have to sit through a bunch of interviews, promos, and replays before I get to the punchline. Anyone here like Queen? Some of their groupies were poisoned when they swallowed too much mercury. Anyone here like Boston? I especially like that one song they've done 10 times on every album. Mary, will you book me on your showcase already? I have a joke about Dragon Ball Z, but you'll have to wait 10 episodes before I get to the punchline. Some people call me the human chamois because I get in here and all the ladies dry up. The tallest guy at my gym said, Mark, I'm sorry for making fun of you for being a short Jew, but it's hard not to. You're a short Jew. And I said, well, I'm sorry for the time I used a slingshot to hit you with a rock, but it was hard not to. You were trying to take over my village. Some guys are really picky when it comes to pussy. I got more of an fuck it attitude. How come somebody who does a joke about masturbation is called a dick joke and not a hand joke? David Hasselhoff went from being a hero to a here blow. Erotic asphyxiation is totally safe and David Carradine is still alive. Not. They say only the good die young, so get ready for another 2 decades of Justin Bieber in one direction. My jokes are more cheesy than my diet. Some people say I need to have more punchlines.
You gotta know.
You mean to tell me that this open mic is closed, the Ace Bar is closed, yet grown-ups get the sequel? What killed the dinosaurs and how did my act survive? I've got a joke about comic books, but you have to wait an extra 6 issues for the punchline. I hate liars. No, I don't. Watching the Game of Thrones is like watching footage of the war in Iraq. I don't know what everyone's fighting over, but I do watch a lot. I'm seeing a lot of people getting fucked. The other day I was driving and I got to a red light and I got in trouble with the cops for not coming to a complete stop. That's why they haven't caught me yet. My family runs an Italian restaurant. We're not Italian, we're just Jews who know that Italian food sells. They say, hey, how come no one there speaks Italian? Well, not everyone who works for the Lincoln Post Service knows how to talk to snakes and summon the devil. The entire healthcare system is going to get everyone killed. At least that's what my friend told me the other day while he was on his second pack of cigarettes. Washing down with an extra crisp mocha tonic vodka with sprinkles and a crack pipe. Didn't argue with him because he was the one driving the car. Man, I've got some sexy friends on Facebook. Facebook has been responsible for more jerking off than atheism. My healthcare plan, don't get hurt. Cooking is a lot like masturbation. If a guy can do it himself, that's awesome. But we all know a woman should do it for him. Did I get through? The other day this girl says, hey, the only way I'm going to sleep with you is if your dick goes past your knees. I said, okay, no problem. If Chris Brown didn't beat Rihanna in 2008, he wouldn't have had to beat his dick in 2009. Breathe.
Well, how do you
Is that all of them? How much time have I got?
About a minute.
Damn.
Oh, louder. Oh, that felt good. Kevin Mosley. Kevin's fucked so many dead bodies, his nickname is Dick the Worm.
What?
Colin is so white and doughy, every time I see him, I want to cover him with tomatoes and cheese.
How dare you! No, it's all you.
I love you. Book me. We've been friends for 3 years. Book me on your showcase already. I know I'm not ready. I love Kevin Mosley. He's always talking about how we shouldn't be we shouldn't be homophobic, and we should, you talk about how we shouldn't judge each other, we shouldn't be homophobic. You think that's wrong? Then every time you see me, the first thing he says, you faggot ass Jew. I don't get it. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Before I get give me a light punch in the arm.
Okay. Don't do it.
That was your first punchline, all right. Thank you. Have a good night. Boom roast.
Yeah. I take that. Let me just explain how much of an insult that just was. I have been doing comedy all my life. I was a class clown once or twice. Pissed off a lot of teachers. No, I'm just kidding. That was awesome. We got some shit going on for you guys. Where the fuck is Camilla Cleese?
I'm right here.
She said she was coming, and
I have her phone number.
So do I.
She's fucking the son of Michael.
And but it's cool. Okay. Why is this chair here, and this is what good hosting is not? So let's move this along. We got many comics to go. I want to get them all up while they are still here.
Yeah.
Is Ed Towns ever make it here? No. What about Jimmy LaChase? No. What about? Oh shit. That is definitely a good person to bring up because I am drunk. I am gonna bring up a comic who went to Madison with me. We went to the comedy club on State, and you're fucking get booked there because you're good. We went there, and they...
That's correct. That's a correct thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying the truth. We went there, and they did not put us up. They were like, fuck you, dude, you're not going to set here. This is only for Madisonites. And I would have bombed anyway, so who cares? So the next comic coming up is Alex fucking Lee. Come on,
Hey guys! It's comedy time. I like this. I like microphones because they make your voice more micro-y. That's not correct. Ow! I've learned anything from microphones, though. If I've learned anything from Toby Cider House Rules McGuire, it's that with great power comes Great Gatsby in 3D. See the cautionary tale jump out right before your eyes. It'll be like you're living the decadent downside of the American dream. That was stupid. I want to go see a movie. I think I'm going to go see a movie tomorrow.
Star Trek.
I was gonna go see Star Trek. It's very good. I haven't seen a good movie in a while. Last decent movie I saw was that Tom Hanks movie about AIDS. What's that called?
What?
No. Isn't it The Terminal?
Boom!
Oh! AIDS slam! I have a lot in common with AIDS, guys. We're both undefeated. Scary thing happened to me the other day. I was driving my neighborhood.
No.
This car comes out right in front of me.
You know where my whiskey is?
This kid comes out right in front of me. Stop the car. Kid is fine. But he turns to me and just goes... and walked off. That kid was like 9 years old. I don't think I live in a good neighborhood, guys. No, Arab. I live in Little Arabia. I don't know if you know it. It's just west of Pulaski at the corner of Crime and Ridden. My house got shot the other day. My house got fucking shot. A guy drove by and just, I don't know, didn't agree with the pre-war brick facade. This neighborhood's due for some naturally inspired Frank Lloyd Wright shit. Pop, pop. I gotta get my shit together. Hashtag. I almost bought the Depeche Mode tickets the other day. Ugh.
Great band.
Ugh. It's not 1989. Don't worry.
Great hashtag.
Keegan talked about 1989, where he mentioned that Garth Brooks is classic. Yeah, like he said Garth Brooks is classic. Like 1989 is when he started. What else is there? Like Milli Vanilli, New Kids on the Block were just fresh on the scene. All these things we call classic music. I need a fucking career. Things I can't do, guys. Can't be a basketball player. It's not gonna happen. Can't be a politician. The first time someone yells out like, "Hey, that guy's probably a homo," I'd stop and think, well, I did like the musical Wicked. Defied gravity. That was a joke from the musical Wicked. I like you. You look like Orlando Bloom if you only eats waffles. Oh yeah, I can't be in the mafia. I would be bad at mafia-ing. I paid my landlord the rent the other day. I didn't have correct change, so I gave him like $10 too much, and I kind of jokingly was like, "Hey, you better pay me back or I'm gonna break your kneecaps." And he turns to me and just goes, "No, I break your kneecaps." And that's not how loan sharking works. I don't give you money and then you break my knees. That's guys, I went to Subway the other day and I got a coffee. That's not what you do at Subway. They didn't even have coffee cups. Guy just points at the soda cups and goes, "Yeah, fill one up as much as you want and I'll microwave it for you." And I did it. No questions asked. While I was waiting for my coffee to be microwaved, my third favorite pimp walks in. This guy walks in. He's wearing a cowboy hat, bow tie, snakeskin boots. And we had a delightful conversation about the weather. And when my coffee comes, he just goes, "Shit, man, you're not getting a sandwich, just getting coffee? Bitches be making money. I'll get you that coffee." And he did. And I was like, "Oh man, thank you so much. By the way, I really like your snakeskin boots." And he goes, "Yeah, but they're a pain in the ass to clean." And I realized it's hard out there.
That's what I've been for a pimp. I don't understand why they say, like, Mexicans and Italians are fiery. Because have you seen Tibetans lately? Self-immolation jokes. Those always fly. That was terrible?
Like, not a terrible joke.
It's too soon?
Too soon. Yeah.
Too soon?
Extremely rude. It's been like
Extremely rude? Wait, should I follow it up with, I haven't seen this many brown people on fire since K-Song. Is that too far? Is that just the one step too far?
You're offending.
Wow!
We're only up to like JFK. Why have I never been like offensive?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go with it. You want to see an impression? You want to see an impression? Yes. Maybe this impression does for you. Here we go.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
You can hope.
I liked it.
That's George O'Keeffe when she finishes a painting. Did you get that one? Because she paints a lot of vaginas. I like that joke because it's both highbrow and lowbrow, which is difficult to do unless you're dating a Serbian girl. Thanks, guys!
Okay, give it up. I haven't been paying attention, so, what's your name, man? Alex. Give it up for Alex, ladies and gentlemen. You know the name, he's the host, but, a lot of other people have been hosting. Alex O'Keefe, ladies and gentlemen. Good show. Brought a good element here. Everybody's not listening, that's okay. We just keep going. Thanks, Mark. Glad. I mean, I called it right, didn't I? Yeah, Mark Glad. I know I fucked you, and not that. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get this show rolling. So here's what we're going to do. Put up another comedian. Where are we at? Put up another Canadian.
What's the
George
guy's name? The
Who? Ladies and gentlemen, you made it easy for me, but I missed it anyhow. Ladies and gentlemen, the great, a good friend of mine, and also the great. You know him as the great, and he is the great. Ladies, are we watching? Because you're going to want to see this man, and men like him too. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Basil. Keith Basil.
Give it up for Raymond Holland one more time, everybody. Whose fucking PBR is this? Is this anyone's PBR? No one's? I'm just going to leave it here. Ray Holland and Tim.com for fucking running the
Yeah!
It was so great. As I was hitting a joint, and Tim walks up to me and he's like, "Are you ready to go?" And I was just like, so I'm ready to go, guys. Right away, first of all, I love the setup of this. Give it up for Tim for throwing this thing.
Yeah!
Is this like your house? This is your house, right? He's letting us be in his house right now. Someone, obviously, the one thing I want to address about this right away is there's 2 leaks in the basement right now. There's one that I get. It's the sink to the drain in the laundry room. That's fine. But there's another one going from the toilet to the drain. That's probably piss. So there's piss leaking in the toilet to the drain, so don't step in the second puddle. The first one's fine. Give it up for Colin Bullock.
Yeah!
He's sitting in a chair here.
He's barely alive right now.
He is. I came in with Keegan Buckingham, and I was like, dude, over under Colin makes it to his set. And right now it's 85% that he might.
I got 10 on Mike. I want to finish this PBR.
No, you should finish that PBR. It probably has a cigarette butt in it, but you can fight through it.
Can you smoke it?
Oh, I was smoking a joint. Literally 45 seconds ago, I was smoking a joint. So you can smoke in here. Have I really? Have I been up for 2 minutes? Holy shit. So we're all drinking, obviously. I love that about comedy. Comedy is the only thing where you're just like, we still drinking, and people are on board. Like, you're never gonna see like a haggard old wife just like burst into her garage while her husband is listening to Dio era Sabbath. I'm just like,
No.
you guys still drinking? No, you're just disappointing me. I'm gonna divorce you. So give it up for yourselves for being drunk. Ken, did you go up, Ken? Not yet. I'm waiting for you. But the one thing, so no, is anyone drinking whiskey? Yeah. What proof? What proof, everybody? Look at this. Here's the conundrum, like, oh shit, that was rude. Whoever just burped like that. Alright, so 2 days ago, I argued about my friend about the proof of whiskey, and I never found myself doing that in my adult life. But it made me reminisce, because when I was a kid, that was very important, because my dad was like a drunk. So when he came home, the whiskey he brought home, the proof was very, like, that was determined about the shitty night that we were going to have. 40 proof. I'll give anyone 40 proof. Like, that's nothing. That's peppermint schnapps. So it was 60 proof. It's going to be a lot of loud Sade. Sade really loud. And he's going to make me listen to the words, because it's about life, everybody. It's about life. But really, it's not. He's just drunk. Anything above 80 or Goldschlager, I was sleeping at my friend's house. And the parents at my friend's house knew. Like, I would be there, and they'd be like, "You staying for dinner, Keith?" And I'd be like, "Yep." And they would be like, 90 proof, huh? Like, yeah. I had to go home recently, though. I went home for Mother's Day, which was fine. I love my mom, and I love my mom more because I told her, like, yeah, I'm coming home for Mother's Day, I'm going to see you. And I loved her because she was just like, yeah, that's fine, but I was really just wanting to be alone for Mother's Day. So just, like, come over and say hi and then just leave. And that's how parents should be when you're an adult. So that was fun, but I had to stay with my dad in the meantime. And when I was at my dad's, I relived another childhood memory. I didn't think I would have to. My dad passed out drunk, just on the living room floor, talking to the cat and dog, as he used to when I was a kid. There's moments in your childhood when you don't that shape you. You're just like, I don't believe in this anymore. And one of those things is like I walked downstairs to my living room Christmas morning one time, and my dad was just passed out drunk, hugging all the Christmas presents, just out cold. And that's the moment where, like, I looked at my mom and I was like, there is no Santa Claus, is there? And she didn't even say anything. She just gave me eyes, and she was just like, no. Just him. Everything that we've told you is real is fake. Except for your dad, he's real. Do you know what divorce is? That's something I'm gonna do. And then I was driving away in a pickup truck with my dad's stuff. That's how life happens, guys. Just deal with it. I just recently became single. That's something that everyone do. Don't clap. I don't give a shit.
I'm sorry.
I have a 40 of Mickey's Big Mouth, so I'm dealing with it. Obviously. It's not big, but the bottle's big, but the mouth isn't big. The conundrum of Mickey's. The small bottles, the mouth is big. The big bottles, normal mouth. I'm riffing, everybody. I've been doing this for 3 years. I know how to rip out a beer bottle.
Yeah, well...
How safe are we in this basement? I feel like we're breathing in asbestos right now.
I know.
I was drunk when I got here. I was talked into this, everybody. I smoked a joint, and they're like, we're going to Tim.net. And I'm like, who?
We decided that before
Right?
we smoked
It's Tim.com. If it's Tim.com, that means he's making money, so fuck him. Gotta be Tim.net. That's the real internet, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do. Nah.
Quit ruining my riff, not riff. So my cousin, I have a cousin, and he wants a double date with me. That's the root of this whole bit that I wrote 4 years ago. So I should preface the whole thing by saying my cousin is a full-on Latin king. I'm biracial, if no one couldn't tell from the whole thing. I'm half German, and I'm half Latin king. Or, as my grandpa used to say, I have shit in my blood. Yeah, it's racism at an early age, guys. But my grandpa was old school, as the other racist people in my family like to say. So yeah, I was buying weed off my cousin, and he was like, "Hey Keith, do you fuck around with any white girls downtown?" I'm like, I dabble. There was one in high school, I know for sure. And he was like, if you meet a girl, see if she has a friend. We'll go out, I'll pay. That's not going to help either. Like, he really looks like a Latin king, guys. Like, if any of you guys had an imaginary friend, and that imaginary friend was a Latin king, that's what my cousin looks like. He's got teardrops on his face, he's sobbing murder. My cousin. So many. But that would be such an awkward conversation of you and me, we got something going on. What do you say you get a friend? I'll get my cousin. I'm not going to lie to you. He murdered someone when he was 12. Served a pretty hefty jail sentence. He goes back occasionally. Colin's ready to kill it. Back to my joke. Oh, a nice guy. So you guys are on board. You're really on board. But that would be so weird. He murdered people. And they're just yeah, my cousin murdered people. What do you say? We go catch a movie next week. And then she runs away, and that never happens again. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about how sad things are for me. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple people are going to go up, and then Colin Bullock is going to kill it. Thanks so much. Tim.org, everybody.
Said, where's my mic at? There it is.
Mike's over there.
We're not doing good on the feedback fucking thing tonight, but that's okay, because this is the last night we're ever gonna fucking have in this basement. I'd like to thank all the new guys who checked it out, like Keith, obviously. Chris has been here once before, and also Ken Witzel. I'm glad he came. He's a big figurehead in this scene. And I am eternally thankful for all the comics. I wasn't even making fun of him. I was being serious. He's really a figurehead in the scene. And it's awesome that he's here. He runs. It's not a fucking fat joke. It is so not a fat joke. Okay. Fucking yeah, we got many more comics to go, but we're going to do something special, which is to bring up the headliner a little bit earlier. I know that the definition of headliner is that he goes last.
He's too drunk to go on last. Bring up before Ken's on.
Exactly, that is correct.
I'm too drunk to go on now.
People outside, come on.
Get everyone inside.
Headliner, come on, file it in. Let's make it fat. Oh, fuck.
He's more important than us.
There's no fucking way they're not coming in, because this is the fucking headliner. Come in. No one wants to see Colin Bullock to a drunk ass set. You all better come the fuck in just for this set. Just for this set. You can go right back out there. Come on, just for the, come on.
They gave me a live mic.
Yeah! One sec. Yeah! Come on, there's more people out there. I wasn't born yesterday.
Greg Gettle to the main room. Greg Gettle to the main room.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Oh, no, man, it's Keith. Yeah! Fucking thank you guys for coming back in. We got a fucking big...
Shut the door. What a prick.
Oh man, what a packed room. This is a great fucking night. Thank you guys for coming. Episode 15. So, let me just turn that down. Power! Yeah, go to Power fucking Hour! It's the first, second, and third Friday of every fucking month. First through third. Well, that's what I said. First through third. Right. Let's not be semantical. Whatever the fucking word is.
You ready for your next one?
Okay, so you've seen this fucking guy. You've seen this guy fucking everywhere. You've seen him on the Chicago comedy scene fucking group, posting all the time. Then he has a he has a podcast called Awkward Moments with Colin A. Bullock. He has a fucking awesome showcase downtown called Wonder Bar Comedy, and I recommend highly that you guys go check it out at least twice a month or so. And he's gonna. He's okay. While you guys are, he's giving me the. While you guys are, is this mine? Seriously.
Give him the mic.
Fucking Colin Bullock! Come on! Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, Colin, Damon. I'd like to thank for my introduction, Tim.gov, ladies and gentlemen. Tim.edu, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't do this.
Damon's gonna talk during your set.
Listen, in my head, Damon's talking during every set I've ever done. During every set have ever done, Damon's whispering into my head, "Kill all these fucking people." That wasn't fun. You can tell a joke was awkward when the only person laughing at it is Mark Nathan Glatt. Who is Mark Nathan? Listen.
You know his middle name.
I do. That's a good point. You ever not realize how weird something is till Keith Basil points it out? Am I the only one? Listen, I may or may not have gone jogging, and I know you don't believe that. If you were to look at me in my normal state and say, what's one activity he's never done and probably can't even spell, then it would be jogging or getting up. If you were to ask everyone here, what's Colin's main mode of exercise? I don't know, go into the fucking kitchen for some more chips. That's what he eats. You're like, Ken, we both started comedy like 4 years ago, and when we were doing fucking the Globe open mic when it first started together, if you come up to us and been like, hey man, in 4 years in a basement, someone's going to call you figureheads of the scene. We both would have been going, oh, thank God, it's worth it. I'm going to keep going. Here's the secret of Colin. He'll go to any show as long as you call him a headliner. That's all it takes. Just call him. He doesn't have to go up at the end. He's literally like, he'll do an open mic set, but in the Facebook invite, we'll call you a headliner. Then I'll show up. You want to go to the Turkish bathhouse and a fucking circle of dudes are going to jerk off on you, but you'll be called a headliner? I'm there. Feeling good. Let's have a round of applause for Mary Novohoski, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Are you Jewish, Mary? Obviously, did you see her counting stacks of money earlier? She went to Stevenson? Listen, I'm not from Chicago, so to me that was just words that were being said to me. She went to Stevenson? No shit!
I went to Motherline! Fuck her!
Listen, I went to Champaign Central High School and I got expelled, so Duke Breeze, take your breeze and duke it. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
You deserve getting expelled.
Did I say I got expelled?
Yeah.
I don't know where I am right now. I think we're filming one of the Saw movies right now, right? That's what I'm looking around. Do you want to play a game?
get really drunk so you can get over a breakup to do a headlining set or a bomb will go off in your head.
I'm gonna tell some jokes, why not?
Yeah.
Duke Breeze, ladies. At some point, whatever that man's real name is, probably, I don't know, Michael Winslow or some shit.
Oh.
If I wanted to be racist, I'd say his real name was Shondarella Listerine Jackson. So don't fucking... At some point, he sat down and wrote somewhere the words Duke Breeze. And he never would have guessed it would be as amusing to me as it is. The few things in the world can make me laugh as much as the words Duke Breeze.
Oh, God, you're getting it.
I wish. I was walking down the street the other day. Was walking down the street, not to brag. Was wearing a lot of flannel, like you do. This guy, he comes right up to me, and he says to my face, he says, "Hey, buddy, 1993 called, and they want their style back."
Oh, shit.
And I said, "Really?" "Warn them about 9/11! Critiquing my fashion is not the best use of your time-traveling phone!" He beat the shit out of me. It's like, quick, call me 2 hours ago and tell me to bring a gun! Dick pics, let's talk about them, guys. Been kind of blowing up the dick pic scene recently. Blowing up the dick pic scene. Put it right here. What you doing? Listen. I do not accept your apology. Fuck that bitch. She can read my mind, apparently, and knows what's going through it 24 hours a day.
She knows you just got dumped.
I know. Listen, her name was Kayla Rosenberg. She's on Facebook. Search it. And
There's a million of them.
there's a million of those fucking dumb Jew cunts. But Mary, I'm sorry. Mary, I'm sorry. What are you doing, Mary, what are you doing later? You want to watch me trying to have sex until I can't and then cry? She's pushing me away. Threw in the towel? That was the quickest relationship I've ever been in, but thank God for summing that up for me, where I fall in love with a redheaded Jew and then quickly she throws in the towel and says, "You're too crazy." Mary, why do Jewish women break my heart? That was the answer I got from her, too. So. Kayla Rosenberg, she tries to do comedy. She's pretty bad.
Oh, shit!
Roast her?
No one's gonna know. We're just in a basement.
Do it.
First off, I know for a fact there's at least a handful of people in here who know who she is.
Oh, I've met her. Yeah,
She's a nice girl, really into BDSM shit, if you want to know. She's a really big fan of tying people up and beating the shit out of them, which I get off on because I had a bad childhood. And so, she's real weird, thinks she's fat. What else can I tell you about her?
Is she fat?
No, man, she's real pretty. I know, right?
Boo.
Who needs them? Listen, at some point in your life, you're just like, I'm not homosexual or heterosexual. I'm fat girls from OkCupid sexual. That's my orientation. I think there's the fight happening outside. Someone's going to yell, "Warriors, come out and play." We're having fun. I was talking about the dick pic scene and I got distracted, wasn't I? Okay, dick pics, guys. I'm blowing up the dick pic scene. It's really cool.
Here's my strategy for taking a picture of my penis. Everyone take out your notebook, write this shit down. Especially you. You look fucking skeptical. You got the biggest dick in this goddamn room. Don't get us wrong. Listen. Here's what you do. You put your dick on the table. Step 1. Step 2, you surround it with little green army men. Take a picture of it, and you send it as a text with the word, what am I looking at?
Picture of your penis over nothing that's there, actually.
This is a picture of some blue jeans.
Yeah. That's what you're wearing right now, silly pants or silly
Okay, I'm not, listen, Duke Breeze, you are high on mescaline, and that's cool. Okay, those are my, okay, Duke Breeze, those are some shorts that you don't understand what the term dick pic is, do you? Listen, Duke Breeze, I'm sorry I didn't put a fucking, listen, I should put a bundle of bananas from Jewel Osco in my fucking pants next time I go up like Duke Breeze. Listen.
Instagram.
Instagram, I thought that was a delivery service for my cocaine. Duke, what is your, what is...
Lost control.
No, we're letting this play out. He's showing people a picture of my shorts.
The camera is showing nothing but your hands. Nothing. And your hands.
Okay,
and
Duke Breeze, I don't... First off, I just realized that I'm referring to this man with utmost sincerity as Duke Breeze. That was not the joke. That was simply the reference point in my head for this man's identity. Thank you, Duke Breeze. Please, go. Duke Breeze. Duke Breeze. What? No, okay. Mark Nathan Glatt literally just showed me a picture of his penis. You guys didn't see that? I was the only one. On his phone was literally a picture of a human penis. Mark Glatt, you have actually murdered a person, haven't you? You have fucking killed a human being. First off, let's also put... Would you take me a fucking picture from 1993? Is that when the dick... That dick voted for fucking Dukakis. Fuck off. Mark, listen, I know you probably live with your parents and live off government aid because you're retarded. I get it. That being said, go fucking murder prostitutes and stop yelling your weird, nonsensical thoughts and fucking open mics. We don't need it. Anyone else want to know my real fucking opinion? I'm sitting here. I'm in the kind of mood where I just say real shit. Okay? Mark Nathan Glatt, I've got 2 minutes. Listen, don't you fucking censor me. Tim.biz. Don't you? 4 minutes? Okay, if you want to know the secret of this open mic, be an asshole, and they keep doubling your time. Listen, Mark Nathan Glatt, you're an actual crazy person, and I think that's great. I sincerely would rather see more actual crazy people than another fucking DePaul student who can't get a job in fucking education, who goes on stage and is like, I'm going to be a stand-up. I saw Hannibal Buress on Comedy Central. He's black, so I should like him because I'm progressive. I'm not going to fucking pretend that I'm not a dickhead. That's what I do in my life.
Look about how depressed you are.
Oh, man. Listen, if you've been paying attention, I've been doing nothing but, quite frankly.
We'll get back to that, obviously.
Okay, you went to Carbondale too, right?
Obviously.
Woo! I mean, obvious not from your shirt, but from the fact you're clearly unemployed. That's what I mean by that. Yes, he has a job. He professionally has a coke dealer's goatee. That's his job. Different coke dealers rent it out. Here's the difference. I also don't grow hair between here and here, but I don't fucking pretend like I do. Okay? No, tell me what the thing is. No, fucking defend yourself out of your stupid facial hair decisions. Let's do this.
First off, it looks sick as fuck. Second, I
Yeah. No, the thing that most makes facial hair is the explanation. That's the thing people most want to hear. Please, if you could print it out and tattoo it on your cheek, it would fucking work as you stroll through the world.
I'm going to see a murderous movie.
What's going on? Listen, I wasn't paying attention because I'm one of many people in this fucking room. I wasn't paying attention to anything you fucking said. So, listen, guys, the only thing is I don't care if he fucking gives me a Colombian necktie and throws me in a ditch tonight. Abandoned hope. Dick pics?
Yeah.
Please don't elaborate any further, sir. Please.
You got it. Girl.
Thank you. Girl. Listen, David Paul is the only person who should be doing comedy. Everyone else should quit. It needs to just be David Paul. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
David Paul, who I think ran, for my money, the best open mic on the Blue Line. As far as it goes, the #1 open mic. Hey, I'm just fucking with you, man. We're cool, right? Are we cool? No, listen, you look good. You look like Johnny Depp's Mexican cousin he doesn't talk to. That's sort of your... You're not Mexican? What's your ethnicity, man?
Well, Jew and Italian.
Jew and Italian? Hey, guess what, Mary? I'm not going to try and fuck you anymore. I'm going to try and fuck this guy. That's my exact... Jew and Italian. It's called the Colin Cocktail.